beautiful people. Hello, wonderful, beautiful people. I hope everyone's having an amazing evening. We are going to get started here in just one moment. But as we go ahead and get things rocking and rolling and get ready for some debates, tap the screen. Tap the screen, share the live. Oh, I love you way more, Pink Piper. Pink Piper, I love you way more. Like, so much more. So much more. Guys, can we get the likes up to 8,000 likes, please? Can we get the likes up to 8,000 likes, please? And also, I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift to these little 1-cent gift goals. If we can knock those out a couple of times, it'll push us out to the FYP. Happy, what's I was about to say? Why does it feel like today's a Saturday? It feels like today is a Saturday, and I think it's a me thing. Anywho, guys, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. It'll boost the live and it'll push us out to the FYP. Also, if you don't mind, again, I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goals to these little 1-cent gift goals. If we can knock those out a couple of times, it will help boost the live. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not looking to talk to any friendlies, and we're also not looking to talk to trolls. So sports edit, you can get out of my request. I'm not talking to you. You can beat it. Beat it. No one wants to bleed it. Beat it. All right, sorry guys, I was still getting a couple of things set up. I was supposed to start a little bit earlier, but the freaking something happened with my screens and I had to reset everything. All right. Ron, come up here and tell me about it, Bub. All right, I'm gonna mute you and I'll send you an invite to come up. Come up and tell me about your your fantasies or whatever. It's weird, but I don't kink shame. Anyway, guys, let go.
You stepped in a box. Now you're in the ring.
Yeah.
Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk.
Ay.
No script, no filter, no safe walk. Great stats will get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah. Step in if you dare. Truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. What?
No cap,
No.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat.
Hey,
look at Christmas hat.
What up, Megan?
Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all. Yeah. Step in if you dare. Get hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Yeah.
Step in, don't you wanna? You wanna sparring with Santana.
Yeah.
Step in, you care. Get hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move,
Get cooked real quick.
no cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Team Trump, no one cares about you putting that in the chat. Get up here, Bubba. I'm gonna mute you. Come on up. Come up and tell me about it.
This ain't a safe place.
Please.
This is
And thank you.
Step in, don't you
Yeah.
wanna? Sparring with Santana.
Oh, I have no idea. Oh wait, hold on. Dr. Paul, apparently. It's not sponsored, but yeah. Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up. If you are not a Trump supporter, we're not talking to friendlies. We are only looking for some debates. But if you're a friendly, guess what? I need you too, right? I need you to tap the screen, share the live, do all the wonderful things to let the TikTok know we're in the building. If you don't mind, keep knocking out the daily gift goal. It's the little 1-cent gift goal. It will help push us out to the FYP. And with that being said, MAGA, Trump supporters. It's been a tough day. It's been a tough day, and I understand you guys been a little perturbed. I understand you guys been a little emotional. I understand MAGA. I understand how each and every one of you can absolutely run away with your tail tucked between your legs. I get it. Like it's hard. It's hard. But with that being said, I just want to have a conversation with you. I just want to know, do you guys think you got played? Because like we can talk about it. Like legitimately, we can talk about it. Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Hi, I love you.
Hey, please don't do that. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Seriously, not interested in trolls. Also, if you love me, please do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live, help boost the live. But coming in on the live when we're looking for some debates does nothing positive, and we are just looking for some debates. We are only looking to talk to Trump supporters. So please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Okay, did you know you requested? Oh, okay. Okay. I guess. I love the grocery prices. Oh, Lauren, sure. Lauren, come up and tell me about the grocery prices. I'm going to mute you because I am super interested to find out what you know about grocery prices, but I can't hear you from the comments because you're muted. So I sent you a request. Come up and tell me about it. I promise you, I don't bite. I don't bite. Anyway, MAGA, I just want to know. I just want to know. Do you guys realize you got played? Right? Oh, she was kidding? Oh, okay. Sorry. Can someone find Lauren and unmute Lauren then? Because I thought Lauren was serious. Sorry, Lauren. Hold on. I got you. Gotcha. T-ill. Okay, look. All right. I'm gonna bring you up, but you better not do anything weird because like you've been here before, and seriously, don't do the weird shit. All right.
What?
You're a Trump supporter, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna do the weird shit, are you?
What's the weird shit, man?
I don't know. Usually, like Trump supporters have a habit of like coming up and they either put like weird shit on the screen or they like crash out, they slur. You're not gonna slur, are you?
I would never do that.
Pinky promise.
Pinky fucking swear, man.
Okay. All right. Don't. If you're gonna do it, just do it now so you can move on. I don't want to like go.
No.
All right. All right. Perfect.
Only if you do it first.
If I slur?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna slur, so you don't have to worry about that one.
All right. Okay, I got you then.
Okay. We Thunder Buddies on this one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I know you know who I am, and I know you know what this is because I've seen you here before. And I don't think we've actually spoke, but whatever. So give me 1 second, though. Let me give a proper introduction to everyone else so they know what this is and who I am.
All right.
All right, 1 second here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. But if you are not a Trump supporter, please do not request that. We're not talking to friendlies. Do all the wonderful things, though. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 50,000 likes. Also, send your daily heart. Me, it's only one coin. It will help boost the live and push us out to the FYP. Oh, also, guys, do the repost thing. Like, I know shares are like whatever, but it apparently if you do like a repost, it really helps. So yeah, repost. All right. Did Telltale run? Okay. Well, I guess he ran. That's weird. I don't understand why he ran. Hmm. Hmm. Wasn't he just like, oh, I'm not gonna do the weird shit, and then he just skedaddled? Hmm. Anywho, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates, and yeah, well, listen, the Epstein files are hella damning, right? And I know MAGA. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to talk about the Epstein files because you know you're dead to rights, right? Did anyone see what Bill Clinton put out? Did anyone see the actual statement on behalf of Bill Clinton? Yeah, yeah. Okay. I read that statement, and this is the part that got me. I'll run through it really quickly. Sorry, really quickly. The Epstein File Transparency Act imposed a clear legal duty to the United States Department of Justice to proceed to produce a full and complete record of the public demands and deserves. Sorry, I don't know. Texas small. However, what the Department of Justice has released so far and the manner in which they've done so makes one thing clear: someone or something is being protected. We don't know whom, what, or why, but we don't need this. We need no such protection. So it goes on to say some other stuff, but the thing that really struck a chord, I guess, for me, right? It struck a chord is the fact that Bill Clinton was like, oh, you think I'm losing? No, bitch, we losing. And directly stared down the barrel with Donald Trump, literally saying, hey, if you got the goods, then put the goods out there, right? Because this is the game that the right has been trying to play. They've been trying to play the tick for tack game, right? They are under the premise that, oh, people on the left, well, they don't want the Epstein files out because some of their favorite Democrats will be on the Epstein files. Bill Clinton will be in the Epstein files. Bill Clinton, you know, they put out all the pictures and all this other stuff. And Bill Clinton said, no, fuck that. Put out everything. Bill Clinton said, put it all. As a matter of fact, hold on. He said, hold on, where is it? Yeah. Accordingly, we call President Trump to direct Attorney General Pam Bondi to immediately release any remaining materials referring to, mentioning, or containing a photograph of Bill Clinton. He said, fuck it. And Donald Trump is shaking in his boots. Donald Trump is absolutely terrified because he didn't expect that. Vault, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I'm a Trump supporter.
Okay. Vault, question for you. Do you feel like you got played?
What do you mean, do I feel like I got played?
By like Donald Trump. Do you feel like he played you?
No. Why should I?
Well, a lot of different things, right? We can talk about the e-files. We can talk about him saying that he was the president of peace. Obviously, he's not. You can talk about, you know, the criminal immigrants that he said he was going to get. That was a lie. We can talk about the trash economy because he said it was going to be great, but it's not. Or we can just talk about the fact that he said that he had the stamina, the go juice, and all this other stuff, and he's just a doddering old fool. Like, he lied to you guys, in which I'm not even going to hold you, Vault. Like, I feel bad for you.
I mean, yeah, we could discuss like a lot of these things. We could discuss a lot.
Yeah. So this is what we're gonna do, right? Hold on, I want to make sure I do this. All right, I got you, weirdo. All right, hold on. Where'd he go? There. All right, let's go ahead and hit that block. All right.
Okay, so just because I don't want these old 30-year-old, 40-year-olds who are past their prime with 100 body counts, I like them young, 18, 19.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, Dean, you can stick
I'm
with
talking to a pedophile.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, 17-year-olds up. Yeah. So you can stick with your old 30-year-olds past their primes. Okay?
Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
Matt, you're a homosexual, so I wouldn't really
Shut the fuck up. You know what? I'm not even gay, but I would be proud to be gay. You're a fucking
You sure about that? I can tell by your voice you take it up the butt.
I hate
Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Fast like life, get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah, step in if you dare. Truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat.
Let go.
You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all. Yeah. Step in if you dare. Hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. No. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna?
Hey, Ray Lee Charles, get in the box, coward.
Step in there, you
get in the box.
Like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Hey.
Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Yeah. This ain't a safe place.
Nope.
This is flame space.
It absolutely is.
Don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana.
Bono. Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. We're back. Listen, they're doing the weird shit. And you know what? Guess what? Not gonna let them stop the show. You know what's funny? So we have Valor in the request. Valor, hey, guess what I got, bud? I went and looked at your account. I know you're the same person. So no, I'm not gonna let you up. But what I am gonna do is make sure that I go ahead and block you immediately. So now you're blocked. The weirdos can continue to be weird. They can continue to be weird. That's what they are about. All right, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you're not a Trump supporter. We're not looking for some debates. Hi, Blue Collar, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay.
27.
Are you going to do something weird?
No.
Okay, so the last guy just came up, said he wasn't going to do anything weird, and then exposed himself on live. Like, that's not what you're about, are you?
Absolutely not. Can I ask you a serious question?
Wait, are you going to slur?
No. What is wrong with you?
I'm not even joking. This isn't even personal. Like, this is what they do when they come up. Like,
no, it sounds like you're pretty skittish over there. No,
listen, it's wild. It's wild. You know how many like meat pics and videos I've seen on live? Like, it's fucking weird.
I haven't seen any, so you must have a whole different algorithm.
No, anyways. No, not on the algorithm. They come on my live and then turn on their camera and do it. It's fucking weird. Anyway, what's your question, bud?
Yeah, so why I have this question.
Hold on. What can I call you besides Blue Collar? Like a real name? I like to.
You can call me Dean.
Personal. Dean? All right, cool. Dean, go ahead. The floor is yours, friend.
Right. So I have this question all the time because I see it all the time. There's so many people will not debate a Republican about Republican views. They will only debate a Trump supporter. Why?
Okay. So I guess the question I have is, like, what's your line of demarcation between like Republican and Trump supporter?
Right. So oftentimes MAGA, not necessarily just somebody who supports Trump, but MAGA won't admit when Trump is wrong. They go off this crazy bandwagon and, he's the best thing that's ever happened, all this crazy crap. I don't know. But I'm just trying to figure out why. I personally think it's because it's easier for people to debate someone when they have all this other crap about Trump's personal life and who he is as a person back behind it. Because at the end of the day, it's just Republicans. But if they support Trump, then we can use the e-files. We can use his entire past life before he's president. We can use all this other stuff against you for voting for him and supporting him.
Yeah, no, listen, like I get you. And that's not like the worst thought process. The only thing that I have as well, though, is like people that are actual Republicans, they didn't vote for Trump. Right. And I say that in like all fairness. I grew up in South Carolina around a lot of Republicans, and I know what they're about. And the way that Donald Trump is actually harming people who claim to be Republicans, especially like poor people in the South, like they don't support what he's doing. They don't support him, and they don't vote for him. And so, like, I guess a lot of people have the issue with the line of demarcation saying that like MAGA is the Republican Party. So, and a lot of people like to differentiate, like, oh, I'm not MAGA. Well, you like the same people saying they're not MAGA. They voted for Trump 3 times. They continue to actually, support him and his efforts, and then they try to like distance themselves now because it's getting close to the end of like his the final time he'll be able to run. So that's the tough part. But so just to verify, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay, so. What, following your own line of thinking, what's something that you've disagreed with when it comes to Trump and you've actually kind of spoken out, even if it's like, in your circle, your relatives, in public,
thousands of things. I didn't like his, so when during his first race, back in 2016, I spoke very publicly about how I didn't like Trump. I don't think that he should have access to social media. He says some pretty crazy foul things to women. There's so many different things I don't like. I don't like exactly how he's going about immigration and deportation.
Dean, how did you sign on to vote for him then? I'm confused about that one.
I agree. I like that he is doing something about immigration. I don't like how he's doing it. I like that he ran on that, and I don't like how many immigrants Biden let into the country, nor the past 10 presidents, how many immigrants they've let into the country. Maybe the last eight presidents. So ever since the 80s, we've let in a lot more immigrants than before the 80s.
How do you feel like Trump is, I mean, like outside of what's happening with ICE, because that's a whole different topic, and like we can and will talk about that, but the actual deportation, right? How do you think he's actually done with that?
Sorry, what did you say?
How do you think he's actually done with deportation?
I think that he could have deported more people.
He hasn't, and that's why I was and that's why I had that question, is because he's not actually deporting people, and that's the problem.
Right. Yeah. No. He definitely could deport more. I don't know why the numbers are so low, but he is hiring a lot more ICE agents. Yeah. And hopefully next year we'll see more deportations. And that's not necessarily even a right view. Like there was a lot of Democrats in the past who have deported a lot of people. How he's going about it is what I believe is the wrong way.
Would you like to know why his deportation numbers are so low?
Why his deportation numbers are so low?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to know your opinion, unless you have facts on it.
I can put it's actual factual. The reason why his deportation numbers are so low is because he's using undocumented immigrants. He's detaining them, sending them to concentration camps, and using them for free slave labor.
Really?
Yep. So
is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, no, we can talk about Alligator Alcatraz, which is a whole thing, but we can also talk about the fact that he has been sending people to CCOT. We've been saying this for a long time, and people have been kind of like ignoring this. it's interesting. And I'm sure you've heard about the 60-minute story that was pulled, right?
No.
Okay. So there was a.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead with your question. Well, let me tell you this really quick. So there was a 60-minute. There was a 60-minute story that was pulled. It was supposed to air last night, and then an hour prior to the actual 60-minute story airing, it was pulled, right? Because Trump now has what's called, they're calling a kill switch, which actually, anytime that there's a story and he doesn't agree with it, he doesn't want it, blah, 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 then he can say like, hey, don't run it, right? Because the new CEO of CBS is like MAGA or whatever. Anyway, it was the story that was detailing the fact that Donald Trump has been sending undocumented immigrants to CCOT, which is a infamous El Salvador torture prison, where just within this year, I was looking it up earlier, there's been, I think, 380 people who have lost their lives. And oh wait, I still have it up. 368 people have lost their lives. There has been, let's see here, the detainees have been denied food, water, healthcare. They've also been physically and psychologically abused, beaten, all kinds of things. Like literally CCOT is on the Human Rights Watch list, and Donald Trump has been taking people who are coming into the country and deporting them directly to CCOT, more so specifically in a situation where the way that it gets counted as a deportation is if you send these people back to the country where they actually came from. And Donald Trump isn't doing that. He's sending them to all of these other countries that are willing to pay and sending them there, again, for free slave labor.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I haven't seen that. I'm definitely gonna look into it after this live. That's pretty wild. I guess everybody in the comments is saying that Dean's live was pretty insane. I guess it was insane.
We don't talk about other creators and their live, especially after they get off. I'm sure people, and again, the reason why I ran through those questions with you is because some people who fall in line, like the people that vote alongside you, a lot of them are unhinged. You don't seem that way, but a lot of them are like super unhinged. I mean, like really wild.
Not.
So I guess really quick though, because again, you don't seem like too far out there, but I get it, right? You're conservative, you have conservative values, you know, all this other stuff. And I'm sorry, welcome in Dean Raid. Guys, as we get in, tap the screen, share the live. If you're over on the YouTubes, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit the subscribe as well. Last but not least, if you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links and Linktree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're not talking to friendlies. We're only looking for some debates. Please only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are not talking to friendlies. All right. So what about the primary? Did you vote in the primary?
I did.
Who'd you vote for?
Trump.
And why not Nikki Haley?
I don't know. I like Trump to an extent. I like what happened during his first presidency. A lot of people didn't. I did. We knew what we were getting.
Wait, how old are you?
27.
Okay, so during his first presidency, you were what, like early 20s, right? Teens into your early 20s. What did you like?
Yeah, teens. I liked things that happened before C-19. Obviously, he didn't do very well preparing the country for C-19. That's obvious. I don't know a single person that would disagree with that. But there was a lot of things that I did like. I didn't like his first campaign. I thought he was just completely unhinged and that he had nothing. He had no idea what politics was about. But I liked him a lot more than Biden, and that's what really persuaded me to vote for him this last election and try to steer away from what was going on with the Democratic Party. Do you agree with most of the Democratic views that a lot of these people in your party have adopted?
Not at all. I think Democrats are weak. I'm way more extreme than them. I'm also a realist as well, though. Like, while I do hold like some very extreme views, I understand that we live in a capitalistic society, and so as long as we live in a capitalistic society, I understand how to manage and operate within a capitalistic society. But I think that if the Democratic Party actually wanted to win, then they should lean into the things that make them special instead of just like the basic stuff that just I don't know. I think
Right.
that there's a lot that could be done if they wanted to actually do something good for the American people, and we're missing the ship. So I'm way more extreme than some of the other people on the left.
Yeah, I agree that I think that Democrats have become really weak. I think that back in the day, I would have probably been more of a Democrat, but like what I've seen the party today, I don't see myself one associating with most of the people in that party, believing in the causes that they fight for,
Mhm.
and I don't think I could do it. I think that testosterone has depleted in the past 60, 70 years in America, almost 50%. I think that has a lot to do with what's going on in the Democratic Party right now.
And see, so I heard Charlie Kirk talk about that one time, saying how like, in order to be on the left, you have to have like lower testosterone. Like that doesn't equate. I do think that some of the views that are held on the left versus the right, like the right leans into misogyny, right? I mean that's really truly what it is. The right leans into like being a man's man and being traditional and all this other stuff. But really, what it is that we live in a society where women are capable, and understanding that like the man isn't always going to be the best is something that we have to deal with, right? Because like I don't know about you or your situation, but the women in my life are amazing in many different ways, and I'm more than willing to actually take a back seat to many of them for many different things. So I don't know, like it's a whole thing, and so I think people have like kind of propagandized what that's about.
No, I agree. I think that women have for the majority of women. Obviously, there's some people who do different things as a woman, but anyways, the majority of them have strong suits in certain things. Like when it comes to technology, not my strong suit. I know a lot of women in my life that are a lot better with technology. Typing, doing computer work, stuff like that. Great. But when it comes
Wait,
to going up
do
on the
you think
roof
that
and building houses or putting on roofs, that's something I see more men doing and being strong at.
right, but like I mean that physical labor, like depending on the person, physical labor is physical labor. Like, but the question I have is, um, do you think that women can be like the head of the household, leaders, or even president?
President, that's a big one. I don't think that
Tell me
a
why.
woman should be president
Tell me
personally.
why.
Um, I think that a lot of things happen in women's bodies that affect their moods, their judgments. They have a lot of emotions and a lot of things going on. Have I seen women act appropriately in stressful situations? Yes.
Mhm.
Do I think that that's something that, especially later in their life,
Mhm.
can be unbalanced and unhinged
Mhm.
with their emotions? I think that that's a big part of that for me. Um,
Mhm.
I just don't think that through every cycle of their month, and then on top of that, with like I said, their age, I don't think that it would be a wise decision.
Okay. So a couple of things, because that was super interesting. But do you know what EQ is?
EQ?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
EQ EQ actually is the measurement for emotional intelligence, right? Understanding the ability to actually emotionally regulate yourself and work through situations, blah 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 blah, right? Um, so EQ uh, is higher in women than it is in men. Like women literally have the ability to regulate their emotions better than men. That's just like an actual fact. right? But even more so when you start to like really dig into it, think about it for a second. Do you know who or what group of people lead in like self unaliving?
What people lead?
Yeah, in self unaliving, like taking yourself out.
If I had to guess, it would be men, specifically in northern or extreme southern and cold climates.
I don't know about the climate. You know what? I might look into that. But men specifically, but also
Yeah,
men
Greenland
lead in
is
like
really high.
substance abuse, violence, all of these other things that are directly connected to emotional, not being emotionally regulated, right? The point that I'm trying to make is that even though there's a sense that women are delicate or they're weak or they don't have the ability to do this, that, or the third, women quite literally show each and every time that they have the ability to not only do what men can do, but also do it at a higher level and a better level. Like, think about this for a second. How many wars has been started by men?
All of them. Well, most of them.
You remember when like people were saying, "Oh, we don't want to bring Kamala Harris into office because she would start wars"?
I don't think she would have started wars.
But that was the premise. Like, and maybe not you, because again, you seem different, and I appreciate you for like one being able to actually engage in a thoughtful conversation, but not crashing out. But like a lot of people who voted alongside of you, that was their entire premise. As far as like, it's specifically women who voted for Trump was saying like, "Oh, we don't want to vote for Kamala Harris because if she got into office, she would start a war."
I don't think she would have started wars. I think she would have backed a lot of wars financially. I think she would have took more of an emotional approach. I think that she would have sent a lot of money overseas. That's for sure.
Like Donald Trump has done.
Yeah, but I think it would have been like more focused towards like Ukraine.
Like Donald Trump has done.
How much has he sent to Ukraine recently?
More than the Biden-Harris administration.
Really? Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but
he's
I know
money to
Ukraine.
He's backed Israel with bombing Iran. He is now posturing for war with Venezuela. He is still threatening China over Taiwan, which I get that one. But like, we just bombed Syria. Like, there's. Do you remember that we had a trade agreement that was called off with Canada because Donald Trump got upset that there was like a commercial playing on Canadian television about Ronald Reagan saying tariffs are bad?
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Donald Trump literally canceled a trade deal with Canada because of a commercial that was playing in Canada. That sounds kind of emotional to me.
That is pretty crazy. Yeah, like I said earlier in the live, like there's a lot of things I don't agree with Trump, especially his social media presence and how he acts on his feelings. It's the same reason why I think that women shouldn't be president too. So I guess you could use that against him.
Hold that thought for 2 seconds, because I want to push on that a little bit more. I want to get into that because I got a couple more questions for you. Mind if I thank a couple of people really quick?
Yeah, do you think?
All right, guys, massive W's in the chat for Benjamin. I think this was before I left Dean's live, but yeah, because this was a while ago. W's in the chat for Benjamin for the $5 donation, saying they keep saying women love them. Cool. Now tell the woman your policy platform includes looking the other way on abuse, which watch the applause turn into fire drills. Yeah, this was when we were on Dean's, but W's in the chat for Benjamin. Fucking W's in the chat for Susan for the $40 donation. Holy fuck. Thank you so much, Susan. Susan said Merry Xmas. Susan, thank you so much for the $40. You're fucking awesome. Chris, thank you so much for the $1 donation, saying keep eating the trolls up. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you. Listen, I just posted a video about how like trolls can't troll me. It's like, it's a thing. W's in the chat for Mitch, who sent a $5 donation saying, hey, Santana, I know you're looking into the Epstein files on your own time. Have you seen 1332-16, the mention that Trump's name in the disposition? Figured I'll let you know. File worth checking out. I love your work. Appreciate you. I appreciate you much more. It's so much. There's so much that just, especially we woke up to it and it was like so much. So I'm gonna have to check that out. Thank you. Christy, thank you so much for the 5. You're fucking awesome. You said big fan, love you. I love you more. Debbie's in the chat for Alex for the $10 donation. Said, yo, I've been following you for a minute. I said in your TikTok chat that Dean Live was crazy and it was disgusting, but I was blocked right away for that. I just wanted to let you know. Not really sure why. I think they just muted you because like we don't talk about other creators in my chat, and so like that's just a rule for us. You should. I don't think they blocked you. But you can't. And we don't talk about other creators in my live. I don't get down with that. Debbie's in the chat for MAGA Cries for the $2 donation, saying the same men saying women are emotionally weaker than men are the same men who cried snot coming out of their nose when Charlie Kirk lost his life. That is true. That is true. And guys, holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. I need everyone to give a million W's in the chat and just keep this fucking going. Actually, you know what? Before I say this, D, if you're watching, D, like if you're in the chat, D, can you confirm that you meant to send this? Because what in the fuck? D, if you are watching, you sent a Cash App over. Can you please just drop something in the chat and let me know that you actually meant to send this? Because what in the whole fuck? W's in the chat for everyone else though. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Question, Dean. So you're still speaking to the fact, and mods, can you guys watch and see if D says yes or no or something? I want to check because like it was who. So mods, can we just watch for D's reply? But you said that like women are more emotional, but again, I'm really confused about the premise of this, because what made you think that? Is it just the generalization of women, or did you see something from Kamala Harris? Because Kamala Harris not only had like a higher approval rating internationally than Donald Trump, but she had like the leadership experience. She had like the experience within Congress. Like, I'm so confused.
Right. So I guess that is my own opinion on women in general. I guess I probably should look into that, especially being that she's a judge. I did some reflecting on that as you were doing your thing. Well, she was. No, she wasn't. Right? Mm-mm. She wasn't a judge.
She worked in every branch, technically every branch of the United States government, but she wasn't a judge.
Oh, for some reason, I could have sworn that she was a judge.
She was a DA, attorney general. She was a
district attorney. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, she was also a senator and a vice president.
Right, so I'm sure that she can hold her composure and in certain situations and in a professional setting. Now, yeah, I mean, Trump, we've all seen it. I mean, we woke up one morning with 1,000 tweets or 100 tweets that were just completely crazy and outlandish. Every single time that somebody speaks on him, he's got to go on Twitter and just bash him. I mean, he's definitely a very emotional man. Mm-hmm.
And not only that, though, I mean, he showed his emotion prior to the election, right? I mean, he was very emotional in multiple ways. I mean, I don't know how many interviews you watched, or like when he had the sit down with the press, the black press, and I don't know if you remember this. This is a situation. He was sitting there, and one of the black women was basically like holding him accountable and saying like, hey, you pretty much fucked over the black community. And he didn't like her line of questioning. And so he was sitting there, and when she turned her head, he grabbed her bottle, right, and twisted the cap as tight as he could and then put it back down. Like, because she was pressuring him the way that he didn't like it, he decided to take her water bottle and twist the cap on as tight as he could, so she couldn't open up the water, which, I don't know how much you get on live, but like I sit here and talk, I have so many different drinks, because when you're sitting and talking, your mouth gets dry, you need that water. But he did that purely out of emotion.
Yeah, it's pretty spiteful. You know,
So
that's pretty petty.
it is, but like that's who he is. That's who he is, and so I'm just confused as far as like the overall premise, and even more than that, like yes, I can keep talking about like Kamala Harris, but you guys had a perfectly good Nikki Haley right there. Like, did you even look into Nikki Haley?
No.
So again, I'm from South Carolina. Nikki Haley used to be the governor of South Carolina, in which, excuse me, I didn't like her personally, and I didn't agree with a lot of the things that she did, but she was way better governor than currently there. Colonel Sanders, Henry McMaster's, but like she's definitely someone. If I were given the choice and I had to pick between Nikki Haley and Joe Biden, I would have picked Nikki Haley. And so that's the part that like blew my mind about like you guys picking Trump over Nikki Haley.
Huh. Yeah, I have to look more into her. I mean, I've definitely seen some things from her, but I just not something that I really ever entertained the thought of. I don't think she really had a chance, even if I voted for her. But the one thing that I do want to ask you this question. So, how did you feel about Charlie?
About Charlie Kirk?
Yeah. Do you think he would have been a better president than Trump?
No, Charlie Kirk was a racist, and he was also like a transphobe. He bashed the queer community. Charlie Kirk was like an absolute POS.
Do you think that Trump fits in both those slots, anti-trans and racist?
Yeah.
And you think that Trump would be better than Charlie?
No, I don't think either one of them are good. I don't think Charlie Kirk was stupid. I mean, and I'm gonna be honest with you, right? And I don't say this from a position of like, a position of I'm just making this up or I just saw this or whatever. Like, and also I want to make sure, because I say this all the time, I'm very, very consistent. This is stuff that I said about Charlie Kirk before he lost his life. This is stuff that I said to Charlie Kirk to his face. And this is stuff that I've said after he lost his life. Charlie Kirk is a racist. Charlie Kirk is, a transphobe, queerphobe. He peddles in misinformation, disinformation, and he's also just stupid. Like he would say stuff that's easily disprovable, and he was also a coward, right? In the sense that he wasn't really interested in engaging in debate with anyone who actually could push back on some of the stuff that he said. People love the idea of Charlie Kirk debating on college campuses and talking to all these people, whatever. But Charlie Kirk was very decisive about who he engaged with and who he didn't engage with. And he openly dodged people that he felt like could debate and he was scared of.
Well, he also did Jubilee. I mean, I've seen him debate two very good representation of the Democratic Party.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely did Jubilee. I mean, I think that's a little bit different, but he definitely did do Jubilee. He was actually supposed to do Jubilee. I want to say the week or two after he lost his life. And he was supposed to actually do Jubilee with like a lot of left-wing creators. I know Parker was going to be there. Dean was going to be there. Adam was going to be there. I think Danny was going to be there. There was a lot of like left-wing creators that he was going to debate, and in general, right, without a controlled environment, because like what I'm doing right now, what he did on college campuses, that was very uncontrolled, right? Like I never know who's going to come up. I know what I have as far as the premise of as far as what I want to talk about, but people can take it in any way, shape, direction, or whatever. But when you talk about Jubilee, he gets to set the premise as far as what he wants to debate on. He can be ready for blah, blah, blah. Right. So like, I think that's a little bit different.
Right.
But overall, he wasn't a good person.
I do have to hop off here. But I did want to tell you that it was really nice talking to you. I definitely learned a little bit, and I'm going to look into a couple of different things.
Seriously, the one thing that I'll leave you with though is because again, you seem like a sensible person, and with that being said, like supporting where we're going in the direction of the country, like it's not a good thing, and more so because like Trump is screwing over a lot of people, right?
No, I have to be honest with you. I lied to you about something when I first came up. I just recently stopped supporting Trump.
Oh, all right. Well, at least you didn't slur or crash out, especially because someone just like showed their penis on live. So,
No,
all right,
I still am a
drop you down.
Republican. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, look into other people. Like seriously, it's some other. At some point, Republican. You know what I will say? I will say this. I think you guys are going through reclamation, right? Like I think there's going to be a lot of losses within the Republican Party. Have you noticed the amount of Republicans that are resigning and not seeking office again in 2026?
Sorry, can you just say that one more time?
I said, have you noticed the amount of Republicans that aren't seeking office for 2026?
I haven't looked now.
As of right now, there's 35 members of Congress, that either the House or Senate, that they're not seeking re-election for one reason or the other. You got people like Mitch McConnell, who's retiring. You have Marjorie Taylor Greene, who just completely resigned. And then you got like Nancy Mace, who is saying that she's going to run for governor of South Carolina, but she's like failing. She's like behind in the polls. A Republican is behind in the polls as far as governor for South Carolina. That's how unpopular she is. But there's also reports that like more are going to not seek re-election. And so I think this is going to be a huge shift within the Republican Party, where there's going to be a lot of power loss, and the party is going to completely change. And with that being said, like, you know, hopefully you're one of the people that can talk to the Republicans, because I feel like, I think the two-party system in our country is a scam, but at the very least, we need two healthy parties. We don't need like extremist parties or like factions, like small factions controlling the party. That's anyway, that's my 2 cents. So
no, thank you. Yeah, no, I plan on talking to a lot of Republicans and putting in my 2 cents and my beliefs, and hopefully trying to steer the party in a different direction, or at least in my local community.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thank you for coming up. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you.
Night. It's late. Sorry. All right, guys. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not talking to friendlies. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. W's in the chat for Alex. Alex sent a $2 donation saying, "Oh, word! I just heard you live on YouTube because I've been watching, but word. Thanks for letting me know." I'm confused as far as what that was for, Alex. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. Alex, you should be good. Again, Alex, if you're not, send a message on your okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna put something, mods. I'm gonna put his username in the chat. Can we unblock him? As long as he's G to G. If there's any issues, just let me know. But if not, we'll unblock him. I'll drop his username. And guys, fucking W's in the chat for Ava. Holy shit, Ava. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. Guys, massive W's in the chat for Ava. Ava just sent a bunch of pink hearts. Ava, you are fucking awesome. Thank you so much. And W's in the chat for Tishad. Always fuck up your name. Tishad, thank you so much for the $2 super chat to say Trump was pro-trans in 2016. He was. Trump doesn't really care about these things. And Trump literally doesn't care about these things. It's just like whatever is, whatever gets him going in the moment. Guys, if anyone else likes to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Last but not least, D, if you're listening, I saw your request. I will send that back. I just can't do it while we're live because on my other phone is where I can access Cash App. But D, if you're listening, I promise you I will send that back when we end the live. With that being said, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Cody, you're a Trump supporter, right?
Yeah, I'm a Trump supporter. How you doing, brother?
Good.
I'm playing Fortnite here. Let me back out. I'm trying to figure out how to play Fortnite with my grandchildren. Oh. And I'm getting pretty good. I just won a battle royale.
Is like The battle royale is good. I play that with my son sometimes.
It's
a lot. Have you ever like stood up at the top and like coin mime and then gotten the superpowers?
I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, you're gonna you coin. What does coin mime mean?
If you go up to, there's like the place that you can stand and then you can like hold your hand over and it'll like give you coins or whatever.
I've heard of this. Yes, I haven't experienced it yet.
Yeah, it takes a long time, but if you do it, and then you can purchase superpowers, and then it gives you like super speed. You can fly.
Oh man, I'm so gonna do this to impress my grandson is like I've got an 11 and a 6-year-old, and I keep showing up with them. Like I invite them to go battle with me, and they're like, "Grandpa, you're so great." Yeah. Anyway, how's it going?
Good. Cody, question for you, because I feel like, I know you and I have spoken, but I feel like you may be a little bit different now. You feel like Trump has played MAGA as a whole?
Did you say I may be different now?
I think like after especially like the last week or so and everything that's happened, do you feel like Trump has played you guys?
No, not at all. Not at all. No. Yeah. Like I think the last time you and I spoke, you just told me I was racist because I was white.
Oh, did I tell you were inherently racist or just racist?
I think inherently or something. I don't know. It made me think about myself for a couple of days, but I got over it.
Yeah. Like if I called you racist, then that would be bad. But if I said you're inherently racist, like a lot of the white people I love are inherently racist.
Yeah.
So.
Right on. Right on. Hey, yeah, let's talk about, oh my goodness, there's so much to talk about.
Can we talk about the Epstein files?
We can, yeah.
How do you feel about
I think it's just all so, I think it's, at this point, I think it's also, everybody's just conspiracy theory on them.
They're not though. Like, they're put like, so this is the interesting thing to me. The Trump administration, the Epstein Act was signed into law and they had 30 days to release all of the information in full.
Yeah. Yep.
And they released less than 1% of it. And then even like the 1% they went through and they redacted a whole bunch of it. Right.
I get it. They keep coming though. Right.
But listen,
I don't know what they're redacting.
Listen. Yes, you do. That's what I was just about to say. You didn't see what happened last night, did you?
No.
So this is what happened. Now, there's two schools of thought. I'll give both sides because I want to be fair and balanced, right? The first school of thought is the people within the Trump administration are so freaking incompetent. Like they redacted the information.
Oh, I saw something. I saw something like this where they were able to like copy the text and paste it out. Yeah, I saw that.
Exactly.
But I didn't see anything in there after that was super.
Oh yeah. No. There's jury testimony, like court testimony that a woman while 13.
No, I saw that.
Said that Trump paid to grape her.
I saw that. Yeah, and if that's the case, sir.
Yeah. And then also,
you know where I'm.
Jury
I think you know where the rest of the world would come in on that, if that's true. Yeah.
But then also, there's like jury testimony from a limousine driver of Trump's who testified that Trump was on the phone, talking about him and Epstein doing that to kids.
Yeah, if all of that comes out to be true, that the entire world's going to. Especially the conservatives are going to turn on him, right?
It's out right now, but
if true, the entire world is going to turn on that guy. But I just don't think we got enough. I don't think we got enough yet. Right now, it's all speculation.
It's not speculation. It's actual information that was released from Donald Trump's DOJ.
Yeah, but it's not. At this point, all that stuff is not fact yet. I'm not, just so you know, I'm not going to ever defend somebody that's in that situation, but I need to know that that this occurred. I don't need to, I'm not going to speculate based on documents.
Yeah, well, give me 1 second.
Like I don't even.
Valerie, W's in the chat for Valerie.
Ahead.
Valerie, I just got your dono. I see what you said. Let me look into that, Valerie. I appreciate the heads up. I absolutely appreciate the heads up. Thank you so much for that, Valerie. W's in the chat for you. But like, I guess, okay, Cody, what I was saying is, what's the, like, what do you need? Like, just you personally.
Me personally, here's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even like, even Clinton, like, I don't think Clinton's a great guy, but I don't think the images that we've seen from him from the Epstein files are anything that I'm going to go draw up any conclusions on. I think that we need to leave it to the investigators to go in and say, all right, here's what really happened. Like, I saw a thing about like Donald Trump sending a birthday card to Epstein, and it was his signature, of course, like his very famous signature. But I don't know if that's superimposed. Like, I thought it was really weird that it was built out like this birthday card that you would get from Hallmark, and then Donald Trump's signature in a Sharpie is on the bottom. Like, I don't know if this is true. I don't know what we're seeing. I don't know if what we're seeing is true. I do want to leave this to the legal folks to go out and figure out. I'm not going to draw any conclusions on Clinton. I'm not going to draw any conclusions on Donald Trump. And I don't think that it's up to armchair investigators to figure out. I think that,
and so I disagree with that in the sense that, like, while I understand the premise as far as like letting the court proceedings take place.
Yes,
like, these court proceedings have taken place, right? This information has taken place. Like, there's so much that actually has happened, and yet people keep moving the goalpost, saying, well, actually, you know, we need this. Well, actually, we need that. Well, actually, we need more. And see, that's been the problem. And that's why I said, like, what do you actually need? Because for me, like, I'm like, you gave Clinton more of a pass than I did. I think that, you know, those pictures are pretty damning of Bill Clinton. But at the very least, Bill Clinton, did you see what Bill Clinton said?
Yeah, he said, let it out, man. Yeah. Like, he's calling, like, please release it.
He said, put all of it out.
And I think I think that's going to be the case for anybody that was in that orbit, is like, put it out.
Not Trump. Trump didn't.
Well, he first did, then he backed up.
Well, yeah, before he was president, he did.
Yeah, he first did, and like let it all out, and then he backed up and said, don't. And then he said, I don't, I mean, even he said, I don't think Bill Clinton's a bad guy. He's like, I'm really sorry for all of this stuff that's happening, that Bill Clinton's getting put in the middle of this. He even apologized for that publicly. So I don't know. Let it come out. And by God, if Donald Trump is a child rapist, rapist. You know that the conservative Republicans are going to come after him super hard.
That's not true.
100.
That's not. Hold on. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I got to read a couple of things off, and then I'm going to tell you why it's not true.
Don't talk about it, Jean Carroll.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that one.
Yeah,
I wasn't even thinking about that one, but that's a good one.
Don't talk about Eugene Carroll. Don't even. Yeah, go ahead.
W's in the chat for Ava again for the $10 donation with the red heart this time. Ava, you were so fucking awesome. Thank you so much for the 10. You were fucking awesome. W's in the chat for Destiny for the $10 donation, saying this guest is delusional. I don't know. Like,
I'm not delusional.
I was just about to say, I think the litmus test is just what I think it is that they know it. And now I'm just talking to the chat, not you. Just hold on for a second.
Yeah,
they know it, but like they're not ready to admit it. They, like, I can see it in their eyes. They're on the cusp of like, but they're not ready to get there just yet. W's in the chat for Kelly for the 5, saying search Lake Michigan Donald on TikTok.
Okay, right now.
I don't know why. I will look that up, Kelly. Thank you so much for the 5. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Guys, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Hit that follow button. Hit the follow button. This is the main account, and we are driving the main account to 71,000 followers. I can't wait. When we get to 100,000 followers, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to throw a party or something, maybe a pizza party. I will buy pizza for everyone. Now, it'll be one box, and we have to split it between all 1.3 thousand of us hanging out, but I will host a pizza party, and we can all split the pizza. Everybody gets one slice. All 1.3 thousand of you. So make sure if you look up at the top, you see that word follow, hit that follow button, but follow the backup account as well, because we go back and forth between both accounts. All right.
Why do you have to go back and forth between both accounts? Are you on a criminal situation or what? Do they keep blocking you? Would you say like, because I'm black?
No, because I'm black.
No, no, I didn't say that.
No.
Why do you have to keep bouncing back and forth between accounts?
Well, just because I want to build up my backup account, and yeah, TikTok is super sensitive. You never know. And again, like, people are weird.
You won't let me talk about Dean because you don't talk about others. But did you see me calling you Uncle Santana earlier tonight?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, like you showed up on Dean's account, and he wouldn't engage with debaters, and I said, let Uncle Santana take over.
Oh yeah, no, I was having a problem with my my laptop while I was on with Dean, so I was barely paying any attention.
That guy needs to engage, man. Otherwise, he's gonna just look like a circus.
Oh, Dean is a hell of a debater. The problem
He keeps letting Brock, and yeah, he does have a troll problem, which is an indicator.
Like that's
which is an. Here's the cool thing: is that you don't have a problem bringing up debaters.
Well, but no, listen, hold on. So slow down for a second. Let me tell you this. So I'm a mod for Dean, and I'll say this, and then we'll get off of it. But like, he has like 70 something, 80 something, 100 people in his request, and most of them are like trolls. And so it's kind of hard to get an actual debate when every single person that you go through is like a troll. And that's why, like, even when I say, you know, hey, respect my boundaries, and I kick people really quick, it's kind of hard. So we don't always
for you for
like
being
that come up.
Props for you for being more. I don't know what it is. You don't entertain people who come up and try to turn your place into a circus. But enough about Dean.
Yeah, and also I'm like, you know, I'm almost what I'll say 18 years older than Dean. So like that's my
you get adults.
Yeah, like that's my little brother for sure. Anyway,
okay.
The thing that I wanted to talk about was the amount of PDF files that continue to see daylight within the Republican Party. That's what I was going to bring up. You can talk about people like Matt Gaetz. You can talk about people like Donald Trump's former.
Matt definitely ended up getting out of there quick, didn't he?
Well, no. See, this is the thing. What was Matt Gaetz supposed to be in Trump's administration?
Was it Secretary of State?
Attorney General.
Attorney General. Yeah, but he didn't make it past the vetting.
Yeah, that's because the House Republicans leaked the actual findings to the Senate Republicans after Donald Trump was trying to pull him in. Isn't
it an indicator, though, that the administration just said nope as soon as? I mean, the administration was like, "Nope, Matt, you're out of here," and then he ended up even resigning.
The administration, it was the senators. Like the senators couldn't do it. But think about this:
the senators can bring it to light, but the executive branch are the ones that are saying, like, "No, you do not have a place in this cabinet."
No. Donald Trump wanted them, but he didn't.
I understand. He originally wanted them, but as soon as that was all of Matt's background was brought to light, that offer was rescinded.
He sent JD Vance to Capitol Hill with Matt Gaetz to stomp for him.
I understand that happened pre-administration, but as soon as Matt Gaetz's history was brought to light, the executive team was like, "Nope, this guy doesn't get in here."
That's not true.
Yeah, 100. You think Matt just bowed out on his own without any pressure from the executive
team? They told him
team?
that he didn't have the votes to get confirmed. Senate Republicans said they're not going to do it.
Exactly. He wasn't even put up.
He was,
because the executive team said, "Don't Don't. We're not doing this.
Let me explain this
now,
to you, Cody,
granted,
because I think you might be a little confused as far as
no,
the timeline.
I'm not.
So
I'm not
this is what
confused. I'm
happened.
not confused.
Wait, this is what happened. So Matt Gaetz
All right.
was
You talk.
being
I'll go.
investigated. Yeah, sure. Matt Gaetz was being investigated by the House Republican, right? The actual committee spearheaded by House Republicans, and they completed their actual investigation. And before they published the findings, Matt Gaetz resigned from Congress.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Who do you think called him?
Hold on. He resigned from Congress because if he would have stayed in Congress, then they would have had to publish the information, right? So instead of them publishing the information, he bowed out. He left Congress. But there was still threats that they were going to release it anyway, but they didn't.
They didn't.
Donald Trump, under the actual information as far as Matt Gaetz being pulled from Congress, said, hey, I want him as my attorney general. So he officially nominated Matt Gaetz as his attorney general. And then Matt Gaetz and JD Vance went to Capitol Hill and stomped, talked to senators, advocated for Matt Gaetz. And after their visit to Capitol Hill, enough senators said no, they wouldn't vote. And they realized that it would be a failing vote to actually put Matt Gaetz up. So Matt Gaetz then withdrew his candidacy. And then that's when Donald Trump replaced him with Pam Bondi. Donald Trump had a bunch of very close confirmations. Like even Pete Hegseth was the first Department of Secretary of Defense that needed a tie-breaking vote.
Secretary of War.
No, it's defense.
Yeah.
You know why it's defense?
It used to be defense.
No, it's still defense. Like
no, it's not.
No, it literally is. They can change the nameplates and they can call him the Secretary of War, but it takes an act of Congress to change the title officially. So
not just an executive order.
No, it doesn't. You like literally Congress has to actually approve changing the name. And so everyone's just calling him the Secretary of War, but the official name is still Secretary of Defense. Yes, Gulf of America is one that he, did.
I was on here maps the other day, and it's still not Gulf of America. It's still Gulf of Mexico. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So Gaetz is out. He resigned like 8 days after that.
Yep. Someone in the chat saying, what did Matt Gaetz, excuse me, sorry, 1 second.
What did he do?
Someone said, what did Matt Gaetz get charged for? Technically nothing. The House Ethics Committee did an investigation into him and found that he was having, I'll just say sex with a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Yep. And giving them illicit substance and at the same time, like in public, engaging in sexual activities with him.
Yeah, at a party. I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah. But see, that's who Donald Trump wanted. But my point being,
well, but you don't know that Donald Trump knew that about his history. It came out after he nominated him.
Well, no, but see, that's why he resigned. And Donald Trump did it like the fly in the
face. But he didn't know that
Donald
was
Trump
in his
did
history.
it as a like.
Did you see how fast Matt left? As soon as it came out, Donald Trump was like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro."
No, he didn't.
Get the fuck out of here.
He didn't leave until after him and Vance went to Capitol Hill and realized they couldn't get the votes.
On November 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That it was 8 days after that Matt Gaetz left. Well, you don't think that Donald Trump did some background checks, figured out like this is not the guy for me, and said, get out of here?
No, I think Donald Trump knew and said, you know what? It's all good. Did you know that Donald Trump is not just like him, who is a felon rapist, but Donald Trump has like other felons, other rapists in his current. Did you know there's another felon rapist that currently is in the Trump administration?
No. Oh.
The hold on. What's it? DHS, Department of Health Service, DHS, Robert Kennedy. He is a felon, and he raped his ex-wife, and like mind fucked her so much with his little black book of women that he was sleeping with that she unalived herself.
Did you say Robert Kennedy?
Yeah.
Robert F. Kennedy?
RFK Jr. Mm-hmm.
No, that's not true.
Yeah. RFK Jr. Caught a felony for possession of booger sugar.
Yeah, in 1983, he was arrested in South Dakota, right? Are you talking about that?
Yeah, he has a felony. He's a felon.
2 years probation.
He's still a felon, yeah. For booger sugar. Look up the information on his ex-wife in the little black book. That'll blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, it remains on his record.
Yeah, because he's a felon, just like Trump.
Donald Trump's not really a felon.
No, he's a felon. He just didn't get punished for it.
Nah, I mean
white privilege.
Stop! It's not white privilege. It's like weaponization.
That's
of the
a little
justice
more than
system.
white privilege. It's
you stop it. Well. You stop it. No, victimless crimes don't count.
No, they do. Crimes are crimes. Okay, I mean, if you
victimless crimes don't count. Like there's no victim in a crime.
You have to hold the same stance with border crossings.
There's victims in border crossings.
No, who?
Anybody trying to get a house, trying to get
literally the same thing that happened with people trying to properly elect a president.
Let's talk about the border crossings. Like, you don't think that the massive border crossings were a problem for people who are trying to get jobs and houses?
No.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't think that our housing crisis has anything to do with the fact that we had 10 million people pour over our borders over the course of the last 4 years?
No. It's all to do. It all has to do with greed.
It doesn't have to do with greed. These people
literally does. Did you know?
Like regular Americans trying to get
United States history, where people over the age, I think it's either 60 or 70, are outpacing people in the age of 30 as far as buying homes.
Do you support
wait, hold on, no, Cody, address what I just said.
I'm sorry, go ahead, say it again. Something over.
This is the first time over in the United States history where people, I think it's either 60 or 70, are outpacing people in their 30s buying homes.
That makes sense to me.
Why?
Because people in their 60s have more money.
Why are people in their 60s and 70s buying homes?
Because they probably
can't afford homes.
No, people in their 30s can't afford homes because of inflation over the past 4 years.
That's not
I think inflation. Inflation under Biden averaged what, 5%?
Nope. And inflation was lower under Biden.
No, inflation averaged 5% under Biden. It's not it's not refutable. It averaged.
I don't think it's 5%. We can look it up, but also, I mean, for us to sit here and deny what happened during the pandemic would be kind of asinine. But the point I'm making, right, is if this is the case, then why is this the first time in United States history that this has happened? Like, if you're saying, oh, older people have more disposable income, then why is it that it's never happened before now?
I think, just so you know, I think it's terrible. I have adult children. I think I told you I have grandkids. I have adult children that are in the same situation. Like, they're working to buy homes when, for me, back in the early 2000s, before the housing crisis, it was not a problem for me to buy a home.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, I mean, we're talking like 300% increase since then. Yeah.
You know who destabilized the housing market?
Do I know who did?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Take a guess who I'm going to bash.
George W.
Well, fuck him, but no, more recent time.
Oh, no. More recent than George W.?
Mm-hmm.
Clinton?
Nope. Clinton was after.
Oh yeah, Clinton was before GW. Obama?
Before, I'm sorry. Nope.
All right,
Who
go
was
ahead.
the next person right after Obama?
Donald.
Yep.
No, come on.
Yeah, no. He literally removed restrictions connected with Dodd-Frank that allowed like corporations to go in and be able to purchase homes.
The housing crisis was way before Donald. I lived it, sir.
Yeah, just listen to what I'm saying for a second.
No, but you're lying to your listeners.
I'm not lying. Okay, if I'm lying, then listen to my claim and then refute it.
Okay.
Right? So, Donald Trump deregulated certain things connected with Dodd-Frank that allow corporations to come in and be able to purchase single-family homes without the moratorium that used to be in place. There was a waiting period that corporations had to wait before they could purchase the homes. And then also, he lessened the deregulation, which allowed corporations to purchase home at over market values. So you saw companies coming in and buying them like whole subdivisions. And instead of like, let's say, for example, there was a home that was for sale for $100,000. They would come in and say, you know what, we're going to give you $200,000 cash right now. And people would just say, of course. And so they were able to buy up all these homes at an exorbitant amount. And so that's why, like, now there are more corporations that own homes versus like actual individuals in the country.
But yeah, I understand that. But that started, I mean, even before that, and I hate to say it, but it was George W.
Regulations.
It was George W. that was the problem.
Regulations.
In 1999, under Clinton, he allowed the banks to mix the commercial and investment activities.
Yeah, that's cool. But who allowed the reduction of Dodd-Frank?
Trump.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Did you know that
this was a problem way before then, though? Way before then, though. I mean, you got to go back to. You got to go back to George W. and you got to go back to Obama. Like, this was a major problem long before Donald Trump took office.
Why are you blaming Obama for what GW did?
I don't know. They were just like,
you got to blame the black guy.
I
know you, Cody.
You stop. I know you get Cody. Off my back. You know I'm not racist. Hey, you know I'm not racist, Santana. Cody. Santana, stop. You stop.
Yeah. But so.
It was.
You know that today is the first time. Well, not today specifically, but now it's the first time that there's more people selling homes than there are people looking to buy homes. First time since 2008, like right before the housing market crash.
Makes sense.
Why?
During the 2008 crash, we bought up a lot of homes.
But why does it make sense?
Because now at the peak, we're selling them. Yeah. So we bought up.
Take them off the market.
Yeah, we've had to take them off the market in the past.
Yeah, like there's so many houses being pulled off the market right now,
and we had to put them back on the rental market. But like, there were so many short sales through that time that we couldn't avoid the opportunity to pick them up.
Wait, Cody, how old are you?
49.
Oh, okay. I thought you were one of those 60-year-olds I was just talking about.
No, I'm 49, but during the short sale market, we picked up a lot of rental properties, and now because we're sick of being landlords, we're selling them, and I think that's happening across the country. Is a bunch of people are just sick of it.
How much value have you lost in your home within the last year?
None.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I'm pretty sure none.
Stop fucking lying.
Come on, Cody.
Yeah, I picked up my house like 12 years ago. I don't follow it that close, but
not since you actually purchased the home, but just within the last year.
I don't know. I don't know because of the stupid shit that's happening with home prices. Which so you know, I hate. I don't think housing prices should be this high. We've doubled our investment at least. I don't know what it's done in the last year, but I'm guessing it's either held or increased.
Okay, let's see here. 1 second.
You want my address? I'm kidding.
No. Looks like here, and this comes from a couple of different places. I'm citing Fortune, though. Fortune did a study on November the 22nd. So this is about a month old. But Fortune did a study, and it found that 53% of homes within the United States has lost value in 2025. Does it say how much?
I'm in Colorado. I don't think it's happening here, sir.
Yeah, well, 53% of all homes within the U.S. has seen a decrease in the market value.
It's not happening
in
here.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Let's see here, because hold on, it just jumped. I saw they were calling out specific. Oh, hold on.
Can we talk about why Kamala would have been horrible for our country? Or
Denver's at the top of the list. Denver declined. Denver is the biggest housing market as far as cities that lost the most of home value, followed by Austin, Texas, Sacramento, California, Phoenix, Arizona, and Dallas, Texas.
That makes sense. That's where people are fleeing to. Denver.
So literally,
Austin,
you say
Dallas.
it's not happening in Colorado, and Denver, Colorado is #1.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried to sell my house.
Yeah. Okay, give me a second. W's in the chat for Jamie. Jamie sent a $5 donation saying Gates was not gone from the Republican Party. He was on the Pentagon press corps and has shown on OAN. Yeah, no, they're slowly working Matt Gates back into the Republican Party.
No, he's out.
No, like seriously, they had him at the Pentagon.
He's out.
No, they literally had him at the Pentagon and a part of the press corps. Anyway, W's in the chat for Jamie. W's in the chat for Suzanne. Suzanne sent a $10 donation saying,
you just kiss that heart? Do you know how gay that is?
What's wrong with being gay?
Yeah, nothing. I don't want to get in that debate, sir.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, like kisses aren't gay. Kisses are just kisses. Secondly,
kisses are kisses.
Like, yeah, that's my thing. I kiss.
Stop doing that. You're making me super uncomfortable.
I'm just letting you know now. Everyone's gonna send them, so like buckle up because you're gonna be uncomfortable. Like that's
making it super gross.
Like that's actually my
thing. Oh my gosh!
Like this isn't personal. This isn't personal to you. Like I literally do this anytime that someone sends that, and even if I'm in the middle of a debate and I stop and make sure I give a kiss.
Oh my gosh! I hope this stops happening.
I don't have any issues like with it, but people seem to like to see me kiss the heart, so I kiss the hearts. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't need bottles. Come on, I don't know. I'm not what to tell you.
I don't know. Anyway, W's in the chat for Susan. Susan sent a $10 super chat to say,
I'm gonna puke, bro.
Trumpers,
cool this is
ice
so
body
cavities
searches on kids. Trump's in the Epstein file, which they're alleged lying in the sand. They've sold their souls. Hashtag comma would never. W's in the chat for Susan. Thank you so much for that. Also, W's in the chat for Edwin, who sent a $5 super chat to say, Santana, random non-political thought. This man sounds like Kevin Spacey. LOL. Have you ever been told you sound like Kevin Spacey?
I don't know. I didn't mind him in whatever that political movie he was in.
Like I kind of hear it now that they said it. Anyway, guys, W's in the chat for all the donors. If anyone else like to support the live, you can do so.
Gross.
Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree.
I'm gonna puke.
In the bio, Santana speaks for you.
The kisses are just like
for you. It's the best way to support the live.
You gotta stop that.
Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out.
Get it,
guys. Go ahead and hit the like button.
Now it's starting to turn me on.
$200,000. Let's get the likes up to 200,000 likes. Thank you for the shade.
Let's get those hearts up. Let's get those hearts up because I'm starting to like it a little bit.
Listen.
Every time you moan, you're like,
Listen. You wouldn't be the first man that told me that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you're gonna change me over. Oh yeah, there we go.
Anyway, so the point that we were getting to, right, and we were talking about like the loss in the home value, like Donald Trump is directly correlated with the overall loss of value within the U.S. with the housing market. So, like, he's directly.
Wait. Why is Donald Trump associated with that?
I already told you, Dodd-Frank.
What do you think about inflation right now?
I think inflation's up.
You don't believe 2.7?
No, there's 42 days of data missing, and they even admitted that they're missing a month and a half.
What if they're missing the trend? What if they're missing the trend that indicates that we are on our way to 2.7, and that it's going to be even lower before the end of the year? What are you talking about,
Cody? If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
All right. So what if it's a 3? What if it's a 3.1?
It's still up.
Like, up from what?
Up from where it was last time.
What, 2.9?
Yeah. I mean, it's
so everybody claims that, oh my goodness, these tariffs are going to kill our inflation, and what I think we exited 24 at 2.9. I don't care what Jerome Powell said.
Why not? He's the Fed chair.
Yeah, but we're at 2.7 right now, according to.
But did you hear what Jerome Powell said?
I said I don't care what Jerome Powell said. You want me to look it up? What did Jerome Powell?
Saying that
are you going to tell me?
It's actually important what the head of the Fed said.
What did he say? Other than we're at 2.7 and.
He said that these tariffs were inflationary, and most of the inflation is caused by tariffs. And if we can ride the wave,
wait, we're not up in inflation though, Santana.
Yes,
we're down in inflation to 2.7. What do you mean we're not down? We're down in inflation.
Do you know how inflation works, Cody?
Yeah, I do.
How? Is inflation compounding or is it like single?
Secular, like it's a. Oh my gosh, this is you kissing these hearts.
I even put on chapstick because people for some reason are really into this tonight. So anyway, is inflation like singular or is it compounding?
It's compounding.
Exactly. So when we say it's up, not only is it up from where it was month over month, but it's still increasing.
It's down. Don't call it up. It's down.
No, it's literally up.
As a percentage, in comparison, it is down.
No, it's not. It's not even down overall from where Biden left office.
How inflation works is it compares to a year, right?
It compares month over month.
No, it compares to a year. If a good costs $100 today,
we literally get inflation numbers month over month.
I know we get inflation numbers month over month, but we compare it to a year ago.
No, we compare it to month over month. You can compare it to a year ago, but you look at inflation and you look at the trend month over month.
No, each month they report inflation, but it's compared to a year ago for the same month.
Yeah, that's if you want to look back a year, but if you want to know what the inflation has done over the last couple of months, you look at month over month.
You would, but most people look at inflation compared to a year ago in the same time period, and that's how it's reported.
Unless you have a president who's telling you that inflation is down, and you can literally go back 3 months ago and see that inflation is higher than it was prior to where we are now.
No, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. So if inflation is reported at 2.7, let's say for the month of October, we're looking at that compared to last October.
Yeah, if you're looking at last October, but if you want to know what inflation has done since, let's say, the summer, then you would look at July.
Yeah, but July was compared.
Okay, absolutely. You can look at that too. You can look at that too. Like, how does it compare month over month? But when inflation numbers are reported for the month of October, it's compared to the year before.
Well, so
it's not compared to the month before.
This would only make sense because like the thing that we're looking at and we're talking about is like the impacts of tariffs on inflation, right? So what we would look at is what were the numbers prior to tariffs, and then what were the inflation numbers after Donald Trump's Liberation Day, and how has that tracked since Donald Trump's Liberation Day? So specifically, we're talking about
Donald Trump's Liberation Day was the number one instigator to all of the commitments that we have from foreign governments for developing manufacturing in the United States. Number one. Like look at Hyundai. Look at Hyundai. How much has Hyundai committed to?
Cody, where did you get that from?
All of the financial commitments?
Yeah.
Do you want to know all of the financial commitments because
I just want to know where'd you get that from.
I don't know. Do you want me to look it up?
I just want to know where'd you pull that from. Did you pull out your R's?
My R's? What do you?
That's how.
What are you talking?
That's how Irish people say ass.
Oh, did I pull out my R's? Yeah. Are you saying that because my last name's Mullins? Oh, you don't know?
No, I didn't even realize that. I just.
Oh, you do know my last name. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Becky Lynch, and so.
I thought you were being racist against me for my last name of Mullins.
We already talked about race last time, Cody. You know you don't know what race is.
You don't know me. You don't know what you talked to me about. You don't know me. Don't pretend like you know what we talked about last time. I told you at the top of the hour, the last time I talked to you, you called me racist. That's the only reason
I said you're inherently racist. I didn't call you racist. If I called you racist, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
But you don't know me.
Yeah, so I know you don't know what race is.
Social construct?
That's because I told you last time.
No, sir.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Last time, stop it.
No, you know what I did? You know what I did last time I talked? You talked shit to me about race. You know what I did?
Mm-hmm. You went and Googled
I went and did my own research.
How'd that work out for you?
It was awesome, man. I learned so much about. Now I'm not researching. Hold on, I'm trying to research on my computer, but I'm going to stop and I'm going to engage with you on this. The fact that race is a social construct.
Wait, hold on. We were just talking about tariffs. We can't go to race.
Okay. I'm going to go back. Hold on.
Wait, I want you to go look up the inflation numbers excuse me.
No, I'm not looking that up.
And then post-liberation. No, why you don't want to look that up, Cody? Why don't you want to look up the numbers?
Because you asked me to look up something else.
What did I say? Look up.
You asked me to look up the financial commitments from.
Oh, I didn't know you made a decision to look that up. The point that I was trying to make, thank you for the glasses, is that while people are sitting here saying that they have made commitments, the deals haven't actually been signed. That was the point that I was making.
A deal signed with whom? That's the thing that always. Wait a minute. That's the thing that always drives me nuts. Mm-hmm. Is that these companies are saying, "I'm going to commit to this," and they're like, "Well, nobody signed with the government. Nobody signs with the government. You know what they do? Stop, Santana. Once they commit, then it's up to them to go start seeking real estate. Then it's up to them to go figure out where to." Yeah, it's true. This is my job. This is my job. Companies come to me and they say, I want to build in San Antonio, Texas. And I say, all right, let's go figure out where the tax abatements are in and around San Antonio, Texas. And so I start doing real estate surveys and I figure out, okay, wait a minute, just outside of San Antonio is Schertz, Texas. Schertz, Texas is a great little town that's offering extremely good tax abatements for you to build your industry here. That has nothing to do with me committing to the president that I'm going to build a distribution center in or around San Antonio, Texas. I'm going to go negotiate with shirts. I'm going to go and negotiate with new brownfuls. I'm going to go and figure out where can I build my distribution center where if I say I'm going to employ 280 people, this is where I want to build. And then they start negotiating with me on like, okay, if you did that, we're going to give you $8 million in tax abatements. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. That's great. Now I'm going to go say to, hey, Shirts offered me $8 million in tax abatements, new brownfuls. What are you going to give me if I build my distribution center here? This is how it works. The federal government is not involved in those local negotiations. So there's a lot of this work that's happening. These are the companies that are saying, hey, we are going to build infrastructure in the United States. Now what they're doing is going and negotiating with the locals and saying, all right, what are you going to do for me?
Cody, you want me to tell you why you're wrong?
No, I'm not wrong. It's my job. What are you talking about?
Would you like for me to tell you why you're wrong?
No, this is what I do for a living, Santana. How am I wrong?
Okay, so if you feel so confident about it, then say, do it, Santana. Tell me how I'm wrong.
Tell me how I'm wrong.
Because we're talking about the commitments that countries have signed with the U.S. government, not individual places. And we can talk about other companies like Apple, who said that they're making
$500 to $600 billion.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Apple, who said that they're making investments within the U.S., but literally Apple has done this year over year with every administration and has not spent the money in the U.S. that they said they're going to actually invest. So that's not.
But these are the most commitments that the U.S. has ever received.
What does it matter if it doesn't?
Okay, wait a minute. Let me ask you this, Santana. What if it happens?
Yeah, if wait, Cody.
What I understand, I understand your euphemism here, but what if it does happen? What if Hyundai does?
We'd all be drunk. You keep saying this.
What if Hyundai?
Cody.
What if
Cody?
Santana? No. I need you to track with me.
Cody.
I've been listening to you, and I've been respectful.
Cody, they got to put the money in our hand. You know this.
Yeah, I understand that, but what if Hyundai does invest the $21 billion that they said that they would?
If was a fifth, we'd all be.
I know. Stop it with the euphemism. If they do, are you going to? Oh shit, man! You just kissed that word. What if they do? Are you going to say okay? Yeah, that was awesome that they did that.
Yes, I literally will. But history says it's not going to happen.
What about IBM? IBM has been a U.S. based. They've been awesome for the United States. IBM has been awesome for the United States, and they're committing to $150 billion of investment to build infrastructure for manufacturing. IBM has never gone back on that. Every time IBM commits, they do it. So are you saying that all of these companies,
about socialism? Because it sounds like you're advocating for socialism.
I don't advocate for socialism.
It sounds like you're advocating for socialism.
You want to talk about ACA subsidies? Let's talk about ACA subsidies
because we're talking about terrorists. But I just saw someone who just came in, and we might be, getting ready to have an interesting conversation because I know you brought up race again, and I said I didn't want to go there, but I have someone who I would love to have a conversation.
I'm not racist, man. I don't want to have a racist.
You're inherently racist. Remember, Cody, we've already went through this.
You told me I'm inherently racist. I don't believe I am.
We've already covered this one.
Here's the deal. I grew up in Southern Idaho, Santana. I grew up just outside of the area where Japanese internment camps were built.
I know you told me the story last time.
And I hate. No, you don't. No, you don't remember.
I do. I remember. Yeah. I've only heard one person tell me about Japanese internment camps.
And I hate the fact that happened. But you know what happened after that? You know what happened when they were released? The federal government didn't do anything for them. You know what they said? You're free.
For anyone.
They said, you're free. There you go. I believe you. What did the federal government do for anybody?
Black people are still waiting for our beachfront condo and our Mercedes that they promised.
Do you believe in reparations, Santana?
I definitely do.
You do?
Yeah. And Sean made a great point. Sean, get up here. We're waiting.
Bring somebody up. Let's talk about racism. Let's talk about
it. This, I'm just giving you a heads up, Cody. You're gonna get smoked.
I can't wait.
I'm just letting you know. Like, there's a couple of people on this app that I would never want to debate. Like, there's like literally just a handful of people, and that's Athena, Adorna.
Oh, I don't want to talk to a lady.
Yeah, Athena, Adorna, and also Sean, and all three of them. All three.
I don't want to get yelled at.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Stop kissing those hearts. It is the worst. Hey, it is the worst, most disgusting thing ever.
Cody, I can't do anything. No,
it is so bad.
If you get turned on by me kissing hearts, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with all of these feelings.
Sure. Give me 1 second. I'm going to thank a couple of people, and then I'm going to pass the sticks to Sean and let Sean work. W's in the chat for Elizabeth. Elizabeth sent a $2 donation saying, I love the kisses. Couldn't find it. I work retail and exhausted and had to close. We'll be getting up in the morning early. I have no thyroid in my body and it's fighting me. And the holidays is just so exhausting. Thank you for the smiles. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Seriously, Elizabeth, make sure you're actually taking care of yourself, especially don't overwork yourself, and like this is the time of year where people get like sick, so just be careful and take care of yourself. Debbie's in the chat for Gary for the $5 donation saying, I'm a public educator in Colorado. This guy up here owning all the properties is the reason why housing costs and ownership is so expensive in Denver.
Shut up, Gary.
My husband and I are perpetual renters as a result. Listen, I'm telling you, this is what they do. Debbie's in the chat for Catherine for the $1 donation saying,
that's not fair.
No, not just you, but like that is what happens. Like literally,
it's not fair. It's not fair. He can't. Yeah, but he can't.
Fair comes in the fall, Cody, and it's wintertime. Give me a second though. Let me finish. Debbie's in the chat for Catherine, who sent the $1 donation. Santana, please read the document. Donald Trump got a child. Oh, I saw that. I don't want to get into this claim because it'll derail Cody, but I will be coming back to read Catherine's message off. Like, because holy fuck, I saw that. I saw that. It will. You have like the attention span of a goldfish sometimes.
I'm good.
Debbie's in the chat for Chloe for the $2 donation saying, you kiss those hearts, send me, and makes this guest so mad. I don't know why it makes him uncomfy, but I'm just
isn't it really? It's because the moan. You moan when you do it. You go,
No, you gotta, that's how you
you go,
before I give kisses, I go,
Yeah, it's gross, bro.
Yeah, whatever. Debbie's in the chat for Kiki. Hey, Kiki, I love you the most. Whatever, Kiki. I love you way more.
That's the part that's gross.
I don't know what to do, bud. Like, Debbie's in the chat for Eugenia, who sent a $1 donation saying, why do white men keep pretending they can't be discriminated against because of their race?
Who said that?
White men keep pretending. No, this is someone else. This is a Eugenia. Why do white men keep pretending they can't be discriminated against because they can't? I don't think that's what you meant to say within that $1 donation. I don't know. I think you might just hold tight. Sean got you. Don't even worry about it. W's in the chat for Devil Doll, who sent a $5 super chat to say, the way Kevin Spacey talks about inflation gives me the creeps. And W's in the chat for Mookie Moo, who sent a $10 euro to say, Merry Christmas, Santana. I love big time Bex too. Exactly. W's in the chat. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. And also Georgia, W's in the chat for Georgia for the $3 donation saying Japanese Americans receive reparations. Probably not enough, but Black Americans are still waiting. They literally did.
Not. No,
literally did. Anyway, 1 second. Guys, we got Sean up here. So Sean is up here and Sean finally has...
Send me a camera. Can I share my face with Sean?
No, Cody, I don't.
Come on, Santana, let me up.
No.
Let me up. No, seriously, I'm handsome. I'm super handsome.
The last person that said that, no.
You're seriously not going to let me go face to face with Sean?
Guys, if anyone else like this, or we got Sean up here. Sean is hanging out.
You're not going to let me go face to face with Sean?
Cody, you got to stop for a second. I'm going to pass the sticks to Sean. And make sure we're taking care of Sean. Make sure we're taking care of Sean, because since Sean finally stopped ignoring me and came back to hang out. So make sure we're taking care of Sean. Mods, can we get Sean's pay links running in the poll? Make sure that we are taking care of Sean. Make sure we give Sean a follow. And let's go ahead and give Sean, and I know it's Watch My Legs, but mods, can we get Sean's pay links running in the poll in the bio? W's in the chat for Dragon Lover, who sent a $5 donation saying, here to see Sean cook Cody. It's about to get wicked. Anyway. Sean, so last time Cody and I spoke, we walked through like
you don't remember me,
we walked
Santana.
through race,
you don't remember me,
all of that.
No.
And
you don't remember
doesn't
me.
subscribe to him being like inherently racist, or like he doesn't subscribe to any of that. Also, W's in the chat for Wendy for the $5 donation saying Dr. Nestler's postcard from Epstein. Damn, exactly. It was wild. Anyway, Sean, floor is yours.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait. Before Sean starts, can I make a request?
It better not be about the camera.
Not about the camera. Can we get another debater up here for 2v2?
I'm not going to say anything. I promise you, Sean's way better at this than me. Like, not even close.
Wait a minute. No, I got to imagine you're going to comment. Can we get another
No, I'm just
debater
going to
up
sit here and watch you get cooked.
For 2v2? No? Yeah, okay, we're gonna go 2v1. All right, that's fine. Let's go, Sean. Hey, Sean, I'm Cody. Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm Sean. What is your take about racism?
What do you mean? What is my take?
You were saying a lot of stuff about racism earlier.
I wasn't. I was not saying anything about racism earlier.
You said about Japanese internment camps and do black people deserve reparations? You said a lot about racism earlier.
I talked about Japanese internment camps. I grew up in southern Idaho, where a lot of the Japanese internment camps were established. Most of the folks who were released from the Japanese internment camps ended up going into the land bids for farming. And so most of the folks that went into the land bids for farming were released from the Japanese internment camps, and they didn't have an option. Like, these are people that were plucked out of their businesses that they came to the United States to set up through proper immigration channels. They were plucked out of their lives and placed in southern Idaho in internment camps. And when they were released, they had to go into the land bid programs in order to remove sagebrush and begin farming. I don't know what about that is racist.
Well, you were asking questions about, one, you said some misinformation about it, and two, you were asking questions about black people deserving reparations.
No, I didn't.
And so I'm just asking you with like...
Just FYI, if you let Cody talk, he will talk until you don't let him talk. So just FYI.
Yeah, I didn't question whether or not black people deserved reparations. I asked Santana whether or not he believed black people deserved reparations. And that's when he said he was going to bring you up. I was seriously wondering whether or not he believed black people deserved reparations.
Sure, but why? Because we weren't talking about black people's reparations.
No, he talked about it. He brought up
not before not before you had brought it up.
No, I'm pretty sure that
you mentioned reparations when you were talking about the.
I don't think I brought up reparations first.
Well, no, you were saying the country. What were we talking about? You said the country has done things to actually. I said the country hasn't done anything to help people. The government as a whole.
Oh yeah,
and I said black people are still waiting for that.
Yeah, and I said, do you feel like black people deserve reparations?
You said it after you,
but he never replied to that. What's that?
He said he did.
I'm sorry. What did you say? Go ahead. Say it again.
You brought it up after you said nothing was done for Japanese people in internment camps.
Yeah,
But
nothing
it
was done for Japanese people in internment camps. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not true. It's not even close to true. But I just don't understand the reason as to why like black people was brought into that. But either way, the like your take on racism, do you think that black people aren't facing racism? Do you believe that you're not racist?
I believe I'm not racist. Do I believe that black people aren't facing racism? No, I don't believe that's true. I believe that black people are facing racism. I believe that white people are facing racism too. Like I believe that every race is faced with racism, for sure.
Okay, so we just have a fundamental misunderstanding of what racism is.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I already did this, Sean. He's not going to get it.
No, I'm going to get it. I'm a reasonable guy. And you said this was 1v1. Get out. Get the fuck out, Santana.
Hey, you better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth. You got too much dip on your chip right now.
I'm just kidding, of course, but go ahead.
What do you think racism is?
Do you want to go back and talk about what race is?
Sure, we can do that. What do you think race is?
I think race is, I believe, this is me, I believe that race is a social construct.
That part, Sean.
It didn't tell me that. This is 1v1. Get the fuck out, Santana. What are you doing? I believe that race is a social construct that that people in the world have decided that a race is based on either regional origination or color of skin. I believe that Europeans that came to the United States, not the United States, but came to America, established this idea that Native Americans were a race. I believe anybody back from the 1400s that were sailing the ocean blue, and they were white people from Europe. They encountered people that were different colors and had different cultures from them. And they established this idea of race. Like, we are the white race. These people we encountered are the whatever race. I believe it's a social construct. Instead of people encountering people, I believe that it was elitists encountering different people.
Okay. So you said a lot. You said that it's based on region. It's not. It is only based on superficial physical characteristics that society deems important.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what do you think racism is now?
Okay. Now racism.
Really quick, Sean, I didn't teach him all the other shit that he said that was wrong. So he can't put that one on me. Anyway, go ahead.
No, it's on you. It's on you, Santana.
It's fine.
No, it's on you. Racism is okay. Let's see. Racism is back up to the fact that people have been identified as a specific race. So white people, for example. So white people have been identified as, let's say, the whites or the Caucasians. And now the social construct is what identifies them as the whites, even though they're just people. These white people are just people. The whites. These are just people. These are just people that came from Europe. And let's go to modern age. Other people that identify as a different race because of that social construct determine that the white people are
Sean, you just gonna let him keep doing this? You can tell that he's not going anywhere with this.
He's not finished.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
I'm gonna go back on mute.
So other people that don't consider themselves white determine that the white people are oppressive, and that they believe that the white people, based on this social construct, have oppressed them for many, many years. And these white people in this social construct, every one of them, because they're white, because that's how they were born, are the reason that people that, because of the social construct, do not fall into the same categorization like folks that consider themselves Black or Latino or brown. The white people are
Sean, the chat is begging you to throw the towel in.
Are oppressing the Black and the brown people. And so, this is where I think racism comes in, is that people who are Black and brown are considering the folks who are deemed white by this social categorization or racist, means that people who are white don't consider people who are Black and brown to be of the same social status or of the same social norm, just because they represent a smaller percentage of the population. Go ahead.
Okay, excellent. So I'm going to give a formal argument, and I'm going to ask for your retort to this formal argument.
Oh, Sean.
Let him go, Santana. Stop it.
It is
you're being racist.
Let's just, I'm just going to do this formal argument, because based on what you said, this formal argument you should say, I agree with this, because everything you said has led directly to this. We both agree that race is a sociological paradigm that is structured through superficial physical characteristics that society deems important, whilst putting white people on top. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. Wait, back up.
Wait, Cody. Cody,
wait.
Cody, no, Cody, you have to
let Sean finish. I didn't let him finish. Go ahead.
Cody, I'm muting you. One, two, Sean let you ramble on for a long time. So stop cutting her off. Let Sean finish, and then you can go to whatever you're about to say. Sean, floor is still yours.
Sean, I'm sorry. Can you please repeat that first statement? You just said white people on top at the end of that, and I had already agreed. Go ahead and start over, please.
Yeah, it's a sociological paradigm based on superficial physical characteristics that society deems important that put white people on top.
I don't agree with the last portion of your statement, no.
Yes, you do. You said it.
No, I did not say it.
Yes, you did. You said they put white people on top, even though these are just people. They're just people from Europe. You said that verbatim.
I know. I did not say that white people are on top of any social ladder. No. Go ahead.
Yes, you did. You said they're structured at the top, even though they're just people from Europe. You said people in 14. You said what you specifically said was that white people from 1492 created this social. What did you say?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that white people created it. I just said that there was a social structure created.
You said they put themselves on top.
And I didn't say they put themselves on top. I guarantee you,
yes,
I didn't.
You did. You said that. You said when they sailed in 1492.
I redact it, and I
You redact what?
I redact it. If I said it, I redact it. Can I clarify something?
Your entire everything you said is based on this. Wait, so you're redacting all that you said about 1492 and
no. Hold
Europe.
On. Can I clarify something really quick before we go on? Santana just called you she, her.
Her, yes. You sound like me when I'm losing an argument with my wife, when I'm like, hold on, let me clarify. Wait, what I actually meant. That's exactly how you sound right now.
You said 1v1. Get the fuck out, Santana. What are you doing?
That's the last time you told me to get the fuck out, Cody. That's enough of that one. Anyway, go ahead and whatever you're trying to redact,
wait,
let's get to it.
Are we, I'm sorry, can I please align on your pronouns?
It's she, her.
Okay.
You said that this social construct was created and white people sailed the ocean and came to the Americas.
I said Europeans.
1492 and said that these people, and you said indigenous people, you said indigenous people are less than because they're not white.
I didn't say they were less than. I just said
you said that the white people said that.
Yeah, I said that the white people said that. Yep.
Right. And it was created, this social construct was created by white people to say that.
I did say that. Yeah. The social construct was.
So then you agree that it is a sociological paradigm that is based on superficial physical characteristics that society deems important that placed white people at the top.
I didn't say that it placed white people at the top.
How did white people create a thing and say that other people were less than because they're not white if white people aren't on top?
I didn't say that white people said that the other folks
they said
were
Native
less
Americans were less than.
I said Native American. I said that the white people did indicate that Native Americans were less than. Yes.
Yes. Right. This is how do they create a sociological paradigm and say other people are less than because they're not white if they're not putting white people on top?
Fair enough. I'm going to give you that.
Right. So it's a sociological paradigm based on superficial physical characteristics with white people on top. That's what we're talking about here. So here's my formal argument. Premise one, if the sociological paradigm never shifted to put white people anywhere but the top, then white people are still at the top of the sociological paradigm. Premise two is just, I'm just going to say modus ponens. That means that, yeah, white people are still on top. So they've never been taken away from the top. And conclusion, racism is still a sociological paradigm, a hierarchical sociological paradigm based on superficial physical characteristics with white people at the top.
What's your name?
Sean.
Sean with a C-H-O-N?
No, S-H-A-U-N.
Sean. Okay. Sean, are you racist?
No, I can't be racist. We just established this. Because racism is a sociological paradigm. Like it's a structuring and a maintenance of that sociological paradigm based on superficial physical characteristics.
No, I don't think we established that racism was ever one way.
Yeah, we did, because we talked about
no. You talked about how white people were at the top of the sociological paradigm.
Yeah, the race.
Right.
The social construct, sociological paradigm means the same thing. Sociological paradigm just means worldwide social construct.
Oh, so what makes somebody at the top of the sociological paradigm racist?
When they create a thing.
What do you mean when they create a thing? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What do you mean when they create
we just
a
established?
thing?
It's
no. You just said when they create a thing. What are you talking about? Like what? Like
the thing being a sociological paradigm or a social construct.
No. Yeah.
So when they create a social construct and put themselves on top.
Okay, great. Okay, so they created a thing. In your words, they created a thing, which you're calling a social construct. I agreed with that. I said, yeah, that racism is a social construct.
Right.
Yeah. So and then you said that the white people are on top of that social construct.
Yes.
All right. So what's below that? What's below that social construct that the white people are on top of?
Anything that's not white.
Anything that's not white. Okay, give it to me in order.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it to you.
Rank the races, Sean.
No, give it to me in order that you perceive. Like if the white people are on top of this social construct, who's below it?
It's not really in order necessarily. It's more just like white people. Like white people are on top.
So white people are on top, but there's no fucking pyramid.
Stop, Cody.
No.
Hold on. No, Sean, you did it. Now give us the race power ranking. Come on.
It's not a power rank. Like white people are on top and all the other races are underneath them. Like it's like a 2-floor thing. It's not like a 10-floor thing.
It's like everyone else. Pyramid.
Yeah, it's like everyone else is living on the bottom floor and the white people are living on the top floor. It's just 2 floors. But yeah, so everything underneath white would just be Pacific Islander, Indigenous, Asian, and Black.
Non-white.
Yeah, anything non-white. Yeah. And those are the races that are non-white.
I get it. I don't think Cody did. I don't think Cody realized he's muted. I'm going to take the opportunity real quick. W's in the chat for Eugene, you sent a $3 donation saying, I was the one who started the Heart Kisses Tonight trend. I'm so proud. It's FUCK. Exactly. I love how cis men get so nervous around you kissing them. Anyways, I wish you and your family the best.
It's not about the kissing. It's about the moaning.
Always Shushi's from Uruguay. Absolutely. Shushi's friend. W's in the chat for MAGA Cries for the $2 donation to say, what in the mountains of Caucasus is this clown talking about?
I'm not a clown.
I'm just reading off the donation, Cody. There's a lot of super chats. Give me like 2 more seconds. Give me 2 seconds. There's a lot of super chats. W's in the chat for Devil Doll for the $2 super chat to say this caller has silent relations. I don't know what silent relations is. I don't know.
I don't know what that is either. What is silent relations?
W's in the chat for Shelby for the $9.99 super chat and just sent the money and sent the super chat and no message. So thank you for the love. W's in the chat for Troll for the $5 super chat to say racist white people want to be victims of racism because it's the same whitewash. It's same whitewashes the rhetoric that discussion on racism, which effectively invalidates Black history. That is a thing. W's in the chat for Lori.
Stop being a victim.
W's in the chat for Lori for the $2 super chat to say many e-files auto unredacted copy. Really? Oh yeah. Okay, I thought you were saying that just auto did. Yeah, you got to do the copy and paste. W's in the chat for Wadi who sent a $2 super chat to say pass the popcorn. You know it. And W's in the chat for Wadi for becoming a late night tuber. W's in the chat for Eugene who sent a $4.99 super chat to say Santana stop it. I'm trying to concentrate on Cody's reasoning, which requires a lot of effort. I can't with your faces. Like, I don't know what to say. And also, W's in the chat for Wadi, who sent out 5 YouTube memberships. Holy shit. Thank you so much for the 5 YouTube memberships. Guys, if anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all.
Are we done with the pandering? Are we done with this fucking pandering?
For you is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat. And I will read that out. But guys, we got Sean up here. And I'm making Sean do the heavy lifting tonight. So please take care of Sean. One, go ahead and click that profile picture. Give it a follow. Sean does Daily Bread, which I haven't seen in a while. But anyway, Sean lives are fire. Make sure that you give Sean a follow. Let's get Sean's gift over 2,000 coins. There's 1.5 thousand of us hanging out. We can definitely get Sean over 2,000 coins. So take care of Sean. Last but not least, buy Sean some lunch. I happen to know for a fact. Well, I don't know for a fact. Sean, do you like scones?
I fucking love scones.
Fucking love scones. Sean loves scones.
At the end?
So, guys, what I need you to do, Sean's pay links are in the link tree in the bio.
Can you do this at the end?
Go ahead and drop something in the pay links. Buy Sean some scones. Buy Sean some scones. Show Sean some love and buy Sean some scones. All right. Sorry, Sean, the floor is yours again.
Sean, the floor is not yours.
It is. Go ahead, Sean.
Real quick, I do want to.
Sean, stop.
You got it, Sean. Go ahead.
Hold on. I want him to say whatever he wants to say.
Yeah.
But
first of all, the incessant muting is ridiculous.
You gotta have impulse control, bud.
Santana, I've got impulse control. I'm not talking over you. I've been super polite.
When you started talking.
Hey, I've been super polite this entire time.
Yeah, but you still have impulse control.
Anytime that I go to defend myself, you mute me. This isn't a debate. You know what this is? This is a freaking like a public reckoning. I don't appreciate it, and I don't think that you're. I think you're disingenuous. And
what
did he
about
go?
me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you can't kill me.
All right, Cody, re-engage with Sean.
Hey,
I'm going to be quiet. Finish talking to Sean.
Santana, it's your live, but
keep talking to Sean, Cody.
I want to tell you that this is not awesome. Like the way that you mute the people that try to debate you, Sean. All right, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just repeating my syllogism.
Is syllogism even a fucking word, Sean?
Yes, it means argument.
Tell me why you keep getting muted, Cody. Stop.
Tell me how to spell syllogism. Hold on. Tell me how to spell syllogism, Sean.
I mean, I'm sure autocorrect can do the thing if you just type it in the chat.
And also just
syllogism.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right, go ahead, Sean.
My syllogism is hold up, chat. I'm sorry. Give me a half a second. I got to get it together.
Jeez Louise.
This is actually kind of funny. This is light work on the low. Chat, are y'all good? Right. Are y'all ready, chat? So my syllogism, super easy, based on modus ponens, is if race is a sociological construct or a sociological paradigm / social construct that is based on superficial physical characteristics that society deems important to put white people up top, and there hasn't been a shift in that sociological paradigm, then white people are the only people with power to be racist. Modus ponens, white people are the only people with the power to be racist. That's the syllogism.
He doesn't know that he's muted.
Cody, come off mute.
Sean, you got super mod. I'm not doing it anymore.
Do I have super mod?
Yes.
Why do you keep me? I've been talking, and you guys.
I'm sure you've been talking the whole time.
No, I've been asking. I haven't been talking the whole time. I waited, and then I tried to answer Sean's question, and you had me muted. What the fuck is going on here? Is this not a debate platform?
It's a debate platform. Just remember to unmute.
I gotta remember to unmute because we have to wait for you to get your shit out. And this is so stupid.
That's how it works in a debate. Like I mute when you're talking, and then I wait until you're done.
No, I do the same thing, Sean. I wait for you to stop talking.
You don't.
And then I talk, but for some reason...
It sounds like you're just crying because you're losing, Cody. Engage.
What do you mean losing? Losing
you're
what?
Losing. Engage.
I hear Sean's argument that because the white people are at the top, which it feels disgusting to say, of the
sociological paradigm,
that they're the only ones allowed to be racist. Is that what you just said, Sean?
Yeah, well, there hasn't been a shift. Then white people are still the only ones that are allowed to be racist. Yes.
He has no idea what you said, Sean.
No, I do. I think that according to what Sean's saying, he's saying that power in the context refers to the ability to define or enforce and benefit from the racial categories. Oh, sorry, so sorry, Sean. And I mean that. I am sorry, Sean.
Appreciate it, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that what she's saying is that the white people, that they benefit from the racial categories. And I agree that that's typically held by the dominant groups like the KKK or whatever, but I don't think that that has a place in the social structure. It's not exclusive to white people globally.
All right, well then when did it shift?
What do you mean? What do you mean? When did it shift?
Yeah. What? So the original purpose of race was to put white people at the top. When did that shift so that white people were no longer at the top?
I think it's way broader than you're even considering. I think it goes back to India. I think it goes back to South Africa. Like I don't think that there was ever a shift in this. Ethnic hierarchies in parts of Africa or Asia, they were way more, I guess, susceptible to like the tribal power structures in sub-Africa. Like, I don't think that you're even considering the fact that white people were ever the minority in the world. I don't think that you're ever considering that. Not in India, not in South Africa. I think that you don't believe that white people ever had the minority stance.
It doesn't matter who has the minority stance within number. It just matters who has the power structure minority stance. But we're not talking about like ethnic hierarchies. We're talking about racial hierarchies. And so white people have always had the racial hierarchy. And if that has never shifted, then
are you talking about in the United States alone, Sean?
No, globally.
No, not globally. Not globally. I don't think that the white people ever had the upper hand in India.
Yes, white people did have the upper hand in India. White people have the upper hand.
Are people in India white?
There's some.
Is the primary ethnicity of India white?
Well, white's not an ethnicity, but if you're talking about as the primary race white, no, the primary race would be Asian. But that's neither here nor there because you could be primarily anything and still be influenced by white supremacy. Look at South Africa.
Yeah, you're talking mostly about the United States. I could tell.
No, Sean. I'm not.
You are 100%. 100%.
Because I just talked about South Africa.
I have an idea. If you guys, both of you, hold tight just 2 seconds. W's in the chat for Brittany. Brittany sent a $5 donation saying, staying up late to make cookie dough and wrap gifts and create eczemas magic, and listening to y'all smoke this whiny baby is awesome for me. W's in the chat for Brittany. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Also, W's in the chat for Wada, who sent another 5 YouTube memberships. W's in the chat, guys. If anyone else likes to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you. It's the best way to support the live. Everything's happening. Things appreciated over on YouTube. You can send a super chat. Make sure we're taking care of Sean. Let's go ahead and get Sean over 4,000 coins. Like, we're so close. We can do it. Show Sean some love. Let's get Sean over 4,000 coins. Also, Sean's pay links are running in the poll in the bio. Make sure that we're showing Sean some love. Sean, do you have anybody that you need to say thank you to?
Good question. Let me check.
Exactly. Sean is horrible with checking pay links. When Sean comes back, chat, I have an idea, and I think you're going to like it. Have an idea. I think you're gonna like it. Cody, really quick question for you while we're waiting on Sean. Do you know what the word ultracrepidarian means?
Santana, can you spell that?
Sure. Give me 1 second here, because it's
say it again. I can get it.
It's not
phonetic.
It's not spelled the way that it actually sounds. Ultracrepidarian. It is.
I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You don't
Cool.
Ultracrepidarian. Oh yeah, I spelled it right because it's phonetic. A person who gives us opinions, advice, or criticisms on subjects beyond their knowledge or expertise. I'm just so you know, I'm not doing that. I think Sean is doing that for sure. Someone who confidently
so you think
speaks
Sean is the
an
ultracrepidarian in this situation?
Yeah, 100. Someone who confidently speaks as an authority on topics they know little about.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hey, Sean, did you have any thank yous?
Dude, thank you to Dragon Lover for the $10 on CA. I appreciate you. I checked all my pay links just to make sure I gave all my shout outs. Santana swears I'm the worst.
You are. You're horrible at it. Okay.
You're an ultracrepidarian for sure.
You just learned the word. Anyway,
I'm an ultracrepidarian.
Let's do this. Ultracrepidarian in this. Hold on. No. Wait. Both of you. Hold on 1 second. I got an idea. Chat. Cody, can you mute for me just for a second? I got to talk to the chat.
Yeah, I'm just going to be quiet.
Okay, I'm just going to place you on me. I'm letting you know so I'm not just like blindly muting you. I'm just placing you on mute for just a second, all right?
Don't do that. I'm right here. I'm quiet. Don't be a fuck.
No, you can come back after I finish.
Don't be a fuck.
Okay. Chat, I got an idea. For the people who normally watch me, you guys know what I'm thinking, right? Does anyone want to guess what I'm thinking that we should do? Drop it in the chat if you know what I'm thinking. Does anyone know what we should do? No, no, it's not magic. Not yet. I think Cody might qualify for a kick fund. So this is what I'm thinking. Put a 2 in the chat if you guys want, yes, a bounty. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to start a kick fund. Put a 5 if you want to keep them. 2 in the chat if you want to start a kick fund. 5 if you want to keep them. But, this is the fun part. I'm not doing the heavy lifting. It's not me. It's Sean. But Sean is horrible with checking our pay links. So, normally we do $100 kick fund. I'm going to set the bar a little bit higher because there's 1.5 of us hanging, 1.5 thousand of us hanging here. $200 kick fund, and the $200 goes to Sean. $200 kick fund.
You have to give it to Sean.
Stop, Cody. $200 kick fund, and the $200 goes to Sean. So you can send it to me. I'll get it over to Sean. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you if it's easier.
No.
$200 kick fund, and Cody's gone, but it goes to Sean. So we will start now.
Wait.
It's a pool.
Santana,
so
listen to me.
If you guys want to do it, it's $200.
Santana, listen to me. Listen, I have an idea.
I don't
send it to Sean directly.
Yeah, Sean is horrible with checking her pay link. No, Sean is horrible with checking her pay links.
I don't care if Sean
with you all night. No,
but if Sean reaches
the rules. All right, chat. $200 kick fee. Santana speaks for you. All 200 will go.
I'm the best guest you've had all week. You son
literally
of a
not.
bitch.
Anyway, I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah. I'm the best guest you've had all week, and
really
you know it. I'm the most knowledgeable guest you've had all week.
You're really not.
Yeah, no, 100, sir. You come on.
What was with the AABE?
Look, I'm gonna. Oh,
sorry. Go ahead, Sean. It's your world now.
Did you mute Sean? You're a dick.
No, I muted myself. I'll just give you the substantiation for premise 1 and the motivating principle. The substantiation for premise 1 is called The Conquest and Discovery of Guinea, written by Gomez Inez de Zerara in 1452. He talked about the conquest and discovery of Guinea. When he went over to Africa in order to justify the transatlantic slave trade, the king had wrote him a letter saying, we need to justify this transatlantic slave trade because people don't like it.
What year was that, Sean?
1452. But
are you talking about 1652? That was the colonial. That was the early Union period. Was in 1652, not 1452.
I'm talking about the conquest and discovery of Guinea in 1452, the book written by Gomez Inez de Zurara in Portugal to justify the transatlantic slave trade, to manufacture consent over Black people being enslaved in Portugal and European countries.
Okay.
So I know
about 1652. I don't know about 1452. I think you're wrong, but that's okay. Let's go ahead.
All right, you can just show me how I'm wrong. The sociological paradigm was created at that moment because that was the first time it had ever been utilized and discovered, and was literally written into law. Like the first things that were implemented through race was law.
That didn't happen until the 19th century, Sean.
Not true.
Portugal. Yeah, no, that didn't happen until the 19th century. Finally, by like 1910, South Africa was formed.
All right, then disprove. All right, then you're not arguing with me at this point. You're arguing with Gomez Inez de Zurara. So just go to his.
Are you sure book. It's 1452?
Yes.
1452 is super early for. Okay, give me your claim again one more time. Let me do some.
Before you do, Sean,
go ahead.
Before
Santana.
you do, just an FYI. I'm going to read all the thank yous off once it wraps, but we're up to $45 of the 200 Kick Fund. So if you guys would like to contribute to the Kick Fund,
I'm a great guess, you son of a bitch.
$200 Kick Fund to get Cody out of here, and all $200 goes to Sean. So if you would like to support the Kick Fund, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana speaks for you. We're up to $45 of the $200 Kick Fund, so it's $155 left and magic. Anyway,
Sean, I'll give you $200 to keep talking to me until we get to the bottom of this.
Send the 200 now. Send it now, and I'll let you guys keep going.
We'll wait till we get a little. We'll wait until we get a little close. If we get up to 150 for me to get kicked, I'll send him $200 to keep talking to me.
You'll send she.
But yeah, there's just.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I more so want you to show me the conquest, the chronicles. Actually, is what it's called. The Chronicles of the Conquest and Discovery of Guinea. Incorrect, and that's not the first time the sociological paradigm of race has been utilized by anyone in the world.
All right, Sean. First of all, I apologize for misgendering you multiple times this evening, and and what did you want me to look up?
Yeah, so the invention of race, the sociological paradigm and social construct of race, was in 1452.
You said 1462 last.
Michael said, fuck that.
Fuck that is crazy.
Listen, hold on. We were at 145. Michael sent a whole 155, said Cody can go fuck himself with that with the iron stick. God damn.
Oh my God.
Michael said, fuck that. Michael said, no, you gots to go. You gots to go. Holy shit, that was wild. I was not expecting that one. All right, let me say all the thank yous. Holy shit. Of course, massive W's in the chat for Michael for the 45. I'm sorry, the 155. W's in the chat for Lauren for the 15 for the kick fund. W's in the chat for Kathy for the 10 for the kick fund. W's in the chat for Callie for the 3 for the kick fund. W's in the chat for Allison for the 10 for the kick fund. W's in the chat for Sarah for the 2 for the kick fund. And W's in the chat for Karen for the 20 saying, kick Cody, he's insufferable. What a clown. Holy shit. We didn't even get to the 150 for him to offer the 200. Michael just said, fuck that. Also, I don't think he would have done it.
Hey, W chat, by the way. Honestly, W chat. Y'all are funny.
They said, fuck this guy. Guys, W's in the chat for all the people who added to the kick fund, and that $200 goes directly to Sean because Sean was doing all of the. He's saying he'll pay. Wait, he's saying. All right, chat. So Cody's apparently in the comments saying that he will send 200 so he can finish the conversation with Sean. 300 directly to Sean and he can finish. What do you say, chat? Yes or no? This was your call. 300. He has to send 300 to Sean and then he can finish the conversation with Sean. Yes or no? Since you guys raised the money for the kick fund, I will let the chat decide. Yes or no? Okay, I'm seeing yeses.
I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a few no's, but I'm seeing mostly yeses.
Yeah, but if you look at the thing, it says most sent yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, true.
But they're saying you got to pay up front. All right, Cody, you have to send it up front. You have to send it up front. Sean's pay links are in Cash App or Venmo. Watch My Legs. WATCHMYLEGS. You got to send 300. Watch My Legs to Sean, and then we'll let you back up.
The links are in the link tree in my bio.
Mm-hmm. No, Cody's still in the chat spamming 200. No, the chat said 300, Cody. The chat said 300. You got to do 3. You keep spamming 2, but they paid 2 to kick you. Why would we let you back up for 2? The chat has already said 2. I mean, the chat paid 2 to get you kicked. The chat said you have to. I don't care what you said. The chat said 3. It's not up to me. This is literally my chat's decision. It's literally my chat's decision. This has nothing to do with me. The people have the power. All right, because I saw a few people saying 2. I see most people saying 3. This is how we're gonna do it. Put a 5 in the chat if you want Cody to pay 2. Put a 1 in the chat if you want him to pay 3. So 5 in the chat if you want him to pay 2. 1 in the chat if you want him to pay 3. 5 if 200 to let him back up to finish the conversation. 1 for 300 to come back up and finish the conversation. I see most sent 1s, but I'm seeing a lot of 5s coming through. There we go. All right. Okay, I see most sent 1s. 116. Okay. All right, but I see a lot of 5s now. Well, I don't know. All right. There it is. So yeah, Cody, the chat said if you send Sean 2, you got to send it. You got to send the 2 first, and then you can come back up. You got to send the 2 first, and then you can come back up. No, not 150 now. No, fuck that. No, you send it now, and then you can come back up and finish the conversation with Sean. You saying do a poll? All right, hold on. Quick poll. Oh, I don't think I can do a quick poll because we got Sean's. Let me see. Yeah, we got Sean's pay links running. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you got to send it. If you don't send it, then you can't do it. So just hang tight, and when Sean lets me know you send it, Cody, then we'll let you back up. Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what can I call you?
One.
One? Okay. One, why do you keep coming off mute and then going right back on mute?
I have background noise at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna drop you down because I don't trust you. I feel like they're gonna do weird stuff, Sean. And like they've been doing a lot of weird stuff lately. So I don't know about that one, Sean.
You know what I've been seeing?
What's that?
A lot of people requesting while they're like at parties.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't either. Like, bro, go party, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Has Cody sent the 200? Because he's now for some reason, and he thinks that like he can negotiate because now he's in the chat saying 150. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Rainey, are you a Trump supporter? Rainey, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, I'm gonna drop you down. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you're not a Trump supporter. Sean, are we still pending?
Still pending.
Okay, well, he's not coming back up here until he shakes a tail feather. But listen, I don't understand why they sit there and they say stuff like that when they know for a fact they're not gonna actually pay up. I don't get it. I sincerely don't need you, Cody. Trey, are you a Trump supporter? Trey, are you a Trump supporter? I'm gonna drop you down. They do lie. They lie about everything, guys. Like that, he's the one that came up with the, like, we didn't even make him do the deal. Like, that was the deal that he made. Like, that was his decision. Like, he volunteered that. No one forced him for that one. Hi, are you a Trump supporter? Hello, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, yeah. Someone said in the chat, bro, we agreed to your 200. Exactly. How is it like the chat agreed and let you do 200 and now you're trying to haggle the 200? Fuck out of here. Cody, you have to pay it before you come back up. Like, I'm not playing those games. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, Cody. You got to pay it before you come back up. Guys, there's a lot of people in the box, and I'm going through, and it's a bunch of people that look like they're friendlies, and there's some people that may have accidentally requested. Really quick, take a look down at the bottom. If you see the pink and blue person, you're good. That means that you are a Trump supporter. You're here. I'm sorry, you're not a Trump supporter. If you see pink and blue person, you're good. You're not in the request. But if you see a gray person, you're in the request. You are a Trump supporter. You're here, and you're ready to debate. So make sure if you see the actual gray person, you're in the request, you're here, and you're ready to debate. I don't think this person's a Trump supporter. Give me PayPal info. Send it to my PayPal, because Sean, you don't have a PayPal, right? Yeah, send it to my PayPal. Santana speaks for you. Send it to my PayPal. Hi, B, are you a Trump supporter? Hi, B, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, I'll drop you down. Exactly.
I do have a PayPal. It's all Watch My Legs.
Oh, I didn't know if you had a PayPal. Yeah, so it's Watch My Legs. The PayPal is Watch My Legs.
It's all the same. It should all be in my link tree. I think it's all in my link tree.
listen to this, guys. Trump supporters are so mad. It's weird. This, are you okay? I sent $10 to say, $10 super chat to say Puerto Ricans for Trump. I guess, yes, watch WATCH my legs. Or again, Santana speaks for you. Either one, you're holding it up. You're dragging it, bud. Slayer, I don't know what the $9.99 super chat was, but it looks like the message was deleted. Why was there a super chat message deleted, guys? Oh, someone was like, isn't Sean a communist? Why is Sean grifting? Sean isn't grifting. I'm grifting. Sean hasn't said anything about the grift. I've been up here on the grift, and you know me. Chat, you guys know me. I lock in. That's not Sean. I forced the grift on Sean. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate it. I mean, sure. And Slayer, why are you over on YouTube? You can always come over on TikTok and debate. That drives me absolutely wild. Drives me wild that people hang out on YouTube and they're scared to come over on TikTok to debate. Sean, they're saying they don't see your pay link in your link tree.
They said that I don't have PayPal in there. They said I have Cash App and Venmo. I'll put PayPal in there later. I didn't realize it wasn't in there. Yeah, but it's all the same. It's all watch. It's all watch my legs.
He's not going to send it. Chat, does anyone actually think he's going to do it? Because I think that he's just wasting our time. Am I tripping? Joanna added it to the poll. The chat doesn't think that. Trinity, I don't think he's going to do it either. Hey, Trinity. He said that he paid.
Dragon Lover just sent me $1 and said, just to see if you check your pay links.
Yeah, exactly. He's saying that he paid. Have you seen anything come? I don't believe him. He needs more people. Hold on, Cody. Sean's checking. You definitely didn't send it to my pay link. So Sean's checking. Let's wait. Salty said, I call Cap. I do too.
He did. He sent it. He sent it to Venmo.
Damn it. I was hoping he wasn't going to do it. All right, Cody.
Yeah. Did he tell you I paid, you piece of shit?
Watch your mouth. Holy fuck, Cody. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Here, wait. Did you get confirmation I paid?
Yeah, I told him you did it. I checked all my pay links and you sent it to Venmo.
I did. All right, here's the deal. I want to talk about this for Santana. Here's the deal. I'm not going to send it to...
Talk to Sean, not me. You didn't pay to come back up here to talk to me. You paid to finish the conversation. I don't want to talk about this. I wanted you gone. And that's why I started to kick fun. But now, you're back. So talk to Sean.
Yeah, but paid $200 to be here.
Yeah, but not to talk to me. Talk to Sean.
You know what I did? Is I paid my money to the executive. I paid my money to Sean. I didn't pay it to your government for you to establish some sort of an NGO to redistribute it to Sean. I paid her directly. I don't need you to redistribute my wealth.
All right, well, Cody, let's talk, because you did pay to talk to me.
And FYI, the chat is already spamming that they want to start another kick fund. So I would actually try to engage in the conversation instead of antagonizing the chat. I'm just telling you what they're saying. So you should probably engage in the chat. Engage with the conversation.
You know what you should do is if this is the only way you can make money, go ahead and get them to kick me. Make another $200, Santana, and I hope you feel. I hope but Santana's starting another kick fund. I hope that you feel. I didn't say anything
about starting another kick fund. I said the chat is saying that.
Yeah. I hope you feel good about that.
Bro, oh my God! Just finish the debate with Sean.
All right, Sean, how you doing?
What's up? Do you remember what I had said before you left?
Yeah, we were talking about South Africa, I think.
Oh, yeah, I brought up South Africa as an example of the
in the year 1452
number,
right?
No, of them of white people being a numbered minority, but still holding the majority of power.
I don't know how that's applicable to today, but go ahead. What were you? Go ahead.
Well, it was brought up because we were talking about the conquest and the chronicles. Sorry, the chronicles of the conquest and discovery of Guinea, a book written in 1452 by Gomez Inés de Zurara. And you were talking about in places where white people are minority, like numbered minority. And I was saying that in places where white people are numbered minority, they still hold wide ranges of power because of the white supremacist power structure, because that's how race is set up.
Okay. All right. All right. That's, I guess, fair. Do you believe that that once people started, like, I guess, going across the ocean and finding people, let's go back to 1452. And these are white people that are sailing from what? Where are they coming from? Spain? Is that right?
Portugal, if you were talking about Gomez.
If we're talking about Gomez, and they're encountering people that are a different, sociological norm, I guess, or so
just a different rate. They look differently, different phenotypical presentations.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's just yeah.
They're encountering different people.
Yes.
They're different from who they are, right? Like, do you think that they immediately made them subservient to who they are?
Do I think white people immediately made black people subservient?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Why?
What do you mean why? They wrote about it.
Do you think that they immediately made them subservient and made them slaves?
Yeah, they did.
Do you think that anybody on their voyage was trying to sell their local people as slaves?
No, not before the conquest of these areas. No.
Okay.
Like the white people, when they first got to Africa, like the African coast, they said that the people were automatically inferior. They were making fun of them.
Wait, what's your source for that? Like they were automatically inferior? What's your source for that?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'll pull up a source here in a second. But what it's going to say?
Not in a second. Go now, and we'll go together.
Well, I got you. I'm just going to tell you what it's going to say, so that I can like ground what it is that I'm going to say, so I can't wiggle out of it later.
Okay.
So they're going to talk about how black people in these areas lacked certain technological advances at the time that white people said that they had certain things like.
Is that fair?
Huh?
Is that fair?
I'm not talking about whether or not it was fair. I'm just talking about what the white people said about black people.
Yeah. I'm asking, like, if people who were more technologically advanced sailed to a part of the world where folks weren't technologically advanced and they made comments that they weren't. Why is that a problem? It's like aliens coming to Earth, right? And saying, oh, they're not technologically advanced.
Yeah, I'm just talking about how white people saw black people as inferior because they didn't appreciate the skills that black people had acquired.
Wait a minute. But they weren't considering them as black people necessarily. They were just saying this people is inferior.
Well, they considered them black people when they wrote The Conquest and Discovery of Guinea in 1452 and said it's okay for us to enslave these people, these black people, because they're less technologically advanced, all the things that we had seen about them and what we had said about them.
Like indicates that they should be enslaved?
Yes, that's what they said. You get what I'm saying?
I do, and I think it's fucking horrible.
I mean, yes, it's horrible, but that's what.
Have you done the work? Is it true? Like, did they? I'm about to do the work, but have you done the work? Is it true that when folks that were sailing from Spain, let's say, encountered people that were less technologically advanced, that they said, let's enslave these people?
It is true that they said this, yes. It's not true that Africans were necessarily technologically unadvanced. Like, we had came up with the concepts, African people came up with the concepts of math, and we're discovering like certain concepts that white people had no idea about. Like rappers at the time, but
right. But upon the discovery, was the assumption that this is a people that is not technologically advanced, so we can enslave them?
Yeah.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
It wasn't just enslavement.
Just so you know, I don't defend my ancestors in that. I think that's fucking horrible.
I figured you would, but they wrote about this in The Conquest and Discovery of Guinea, where he talks about Gomez talks about when the conquistadors had first gotten to the African continent and what they had seen. What they had talked about immediately was their clothing. They said that they lacked a lot of clothing, which makes sense because it's like 110 degrees in the middle of summertime in some areas in Africa. Yeah. But they said that since they lacked clothing, they must be less advanced. Since they lacked tall buildings, they must be less advanced.
Sure. Yeah.
And since they lacked things, the technological advances such as firearms, they must be less advanced people.
Yeah, I think that's a horrible thing. I think that's a horrible thing. Later on, I mean, that's back in the 1400s, but later on, when all of these things were established as what I would consider horrific atrocities, did the local leadership, did they coin in on this ideal that, wait a minute, these white people are taking these Africans and they're going to make them into slaves? Did slave trading end up happening on the African side, where they're like, wait a minute, we got an opportunity here. These white people think that these black people should probably be sold into slavery. Did Africans start selling their own folks into slavery?
Forcibly, yes.
Forcibly.
Yes.
Yeah. I think, just so you know, I think that's terrible too. I think that's a terrible thing. And, I do believe, and I don't know, based on history, I think that folks back in that time, they were being capitalists, I guess. And they were saying, wait a minute, we have an opportunity here. let's gather up black people and sell them into slavery. And I think it's the worst thing ever. Just so you know, I get emotional about this whole thing because my dad's a white guy. He's an old farmer, and he made me farm like in his footsteps. But we grew up as sympathetics to the slavery situation because of
farming.
Yeah, because of farming. Because we talked about in our family, we talked about the fact that the old farms from the East, because I grew up in the West, and we talked about how slavery was leveraged for prosperity in the East. And as white kids, of course, we grew up just doing our own irrigation, our own planting. We did our own harvesting. And so, we grew up extremely sympathetic to the idea that this could happen. And we didn't understand it. We didn't understand. I mean, I grew up when Roots was on TV. Don't you motherfucker me. I grew up when Roots was on TV. And the guy from Reading Rainbow, played Toby. And I grew up sympathetic to this idea that how could this be a possible thing?
Hey, chat, I have a quick question. Chat, how long does $200 buy you? Just a question for the chat. Like, what do you guys think is a suitable amount of time for $200? For people saying kick fund, we've already done a kick fund for $200, and he paid $200 to come back up to finish this debate with Sean. He literally came back up. He spent $200 to finish this debate with Sean, and I don't know what the fuck is happening. And chat, you guys know me. You know me. I don't have the patience. We've already done a kick fund. We've already done a kick fund. I don't know what to do with that one.
I think a kick fund just came through, actually.
What did you just get?
$200 on Venmo. That's crazy, chat. Hold up.
Holy fuck. That makes my head hurt. Oh my God. Did this motherfucker
I ain't gonna say no whole name, but I'm gonna say
farming.
I'm gonna say big W to Michael. Big W to Michael.
Michael's the one that sent the 155.
That's crazy. Yo.
Michael said, fuck. As a matter of fact, Michael, if you're listening, I'm being loud. Oh, sorry. I'm being loud. Michael, if you're listening, comment on YouTube or actually, Michael, comment on your the Venmo that you sent me. Would you like to do a permaban? It's your call, Michael. I will give you a free permaban if you want. Michael, if you're listening, just send a message reply on the Venmo that you sent me. If you want to do a permaban, I'll make it so.
You earned it, bro. You very much earned it.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, that was so fucking. Debbie's in the chat for Karen for the $20 donation, saying this 20 is for you, Santana. I sincerely hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Your patience is amazing. I promise you it wasn't just now. I enjoy your lives immensely. Well, except for Cody. Cody sucked.
I was about to send you a Discord message and be like, you gotta stop making faces. I cannot keep it together. I could not keep it together.
like that physically hurt. Like literally that physically hurt. Physically hurt. Cody is not fun. Why is he in the chat talking about himself in third person saying Cody is fun? Cody, you better hope Michael doesn't want you perma-block or perma-ban, because if Michael wants you perma-ban.
I cannot say W. Michael enough, to be honest. That's crazy work.
I still got to send you this 200 from the chat as well. So, hey, not a bad night.
Not a bad night, actually. Not a bad night.
Michael said another $50 YouTube super chat to say perma-ban. Cody, where you at? Come here, Cody. I got something for you. Holy shit. Fucking W's in the chat for Michael, who said a $50 super chat to say perma-ban. Holy shit. Michael does not like Cody. Holy fuck. Michael did not like Cody. That is wild. Oh my God. That was painful. Michael did not like Cody. Oh shit. Okay. Listen, guys, it's 12:17 a.m. for me. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go. Oh, Sean, why are you still up?
Because my sleep schedule is all messed up.
So
my sleep schedule is all messed up. Y'all, like, I'm gonna say this before we go. I'm gonna say, since it's Christmas Eve, so happy Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, all that. Happy holidays to everybody. I appreciate y'all. And you could have a Dasher, a Dancer, a Prancer, a Vixen, a Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, Rudolph, and 5.
Yeah, whatever. Guys, really quick, one last time, just to show Sean some love. I was going to say, let's get Sean over 5,000 coins, but you guys just got a 5,000. I'm not going to push you, chat, but 6,000 is sitting right there. I think we can do it. Just a little quick thank you to Sean. Also, click the follow button. Follow Sean. Sean is super dope. Super dope. Whenever, someone does Daily Bread again, I don't know. They've been like,
we took a holiday break. We coming back to Daily Bread soon. We took a holiday break.
I almost called you the N-word. I almost said whatever. I don't say that on the app though, So there's that.
We just read a book. It was called How Nonviolence Protects the State. I wanted to take a break because work has been hectic. I don't know if y'all. I'm a supervisor. I'm a supervisor. I'm an assistant manager. And so with my manager,
or assistant to the manager,
assistant to the regional manager.
Yeah.
He's stupid. Oh shit. No, I'm assistant manager. So when my boss works in the morning and I work at night. And so when my boss leaves, I'm the manager. And so the stuff that has been happening has been crazy. We had a generator on the roof blow up.
What?
Yeah, bro. We had a generator on the roof blow up. Could you imagine just being down the hall and then feeling the whole building shake?
And then you boom.
I was like, oh, now they got us.
I would have said, goddamn Venezuela, North Korea, which one?
Trump did it.
Goddamn Trump.
Like, they did it.
Yeah. I would have thought.
I was like, it's Iran. Yeah. It's Iran.
Yeah.
But no, I was kind of scared. But then I had to deal with all that shit. And then there's a whole thing about people about to get fired, and I'm just it's a lot. There's a lot. Mm-hmm. And so everybody's just been losing their mind around the holidays. Everybody's been losing their mind. So I took a Daily Bread break. a holiday break for the Daily Bear, but we coming back. I want to come back next week. I really want to come back next week, but we got to have a meeting because we're changing the name of certain things, and we got some other things in the works. And I'm helping people. Yeah, I'm helping people build a lot of stuff. Like there's certain websites coming out, and there's
Hey, chat.
certain.
Hey, chat. I know something you don't know, and I got something to tell you. Wait until they find out. Well, kind of, whatever. I don't care. Anyway.
Wait until they find
Ooh, wait. Sean, are you near Discord?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. I'm gonna send you something really quick. This isn't from me, right? But one second here. This was from one of our mutuals, Instagram, and it happened today. Okay, hold on. Okay, I just sent it to you.
Why did that happen? Why did that happen? No way.
Yo, they sent it to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
Today. Literally, or I guess yesterday.
Well, yeah. But I know what you mean. Yo, why?
I was like, what?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got some things in the works, and it's been a hectic holiday season. So I am sorry I haven't been doing the bread. I've been wanting to. I just haven't had the time. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, Sean. Anything else for the people before we send them back to the womb lands? Is there anyone? Is Swan on? Is anyone on? Do you know?
Swan was on when I hopped up here.
I need Swan to be on. Like
Jeff told me the other day, you know what Jeff said? Jeff said, is Swan live? That's a stupid question. I should have. Swan is absolutely live. I was like, yo, chill. He was like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He's like, Swan, we could be at war with Venezuela, nuclear weapon heading towards the United States. And Swan is just like, but black people can't be racist though, online.
I'll be going to Swan's like a clown. I'm telling you. I go on to Swan's live and I cut the monkey. I'm not even going front. Yeah, those people are stupid. Anyway, thanks for coming hang out with me. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you, chat. I cannot say thank you enough. W. Michael, I really do appreciate it.
Bullshit.
W. Dragon Lover.
Yeah.
Dragon Lover sent me stuff. It's just like, I just want you to check your pay late.
Yeah.
Dragon Lover is actually hilarious.
Yeah.
But I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Sean. Guys, W's in the chat for Sean. W's in the chat for Sean. We appreciate Sean so much. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. We're going to go raise Swan. As a matter of fact, let me go grab Swan's at. I think I'm going to go clown around in Swan's live. Swan's live is so much fun. So much fun. So let's go raid Swan. I'm going to pin it.
You stepped in a box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in shame. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Great stats will get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey. Guys, it was a good night. It was way longer than I expected. I promise you, I planned on being off over an hour ago. I was only going to do 2 hours, and we did 3 hours and 15 minutes. So, fucking W's for you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys for making it worth being here. W's in chat to everyone. Seriously. We're going to go raid Swan. We're going to do a Swan or Santana raid over the Swan. Santana raid over the Swan. Get over there, guys. I'm going to hop up and so you guys can find me on my main account. So let's get over there. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I've been listening since 5 a.m. to 9. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, thank you for all the gifts, the taps, the shares, the likes. Thank you for all the love. I love you all so freaking much. You guys are so amazing. The absolutely best chat in the entire world. I'll see you all tomorrow. We're going to go see Swan. I love you all. And as always...